Hello everybody! We are on part 2 of Dragon Warrior. We will try, of course, to buy the broadsword today. And of course, before that we want to buy the full plate, which means 2000 for one and 3000 gold for the other. Now we are after the armor. We have half of the money that is needed to buy it. So we will get back to work because there is a lot of grinding to do here. And of course, we want some good luck here. Whether it's about getting good monsters, good drops, which means good money. And of course, we don't want them to run too much, because right now it seems that we are very tough already. The Magidrakis and some monsters here will just run as soon as they see me. So one shot them, it's a good thing, and striking first as well. And of course it's a good thing to keep a good amount of HP just in case. We don't want to have bad surprises. So we'll try to be safe. But it seems that we have a good defense now. Maybe only the magic can hurt us more than the rest. Good afternoon, Chris. How are you today, by the way? I didn't ask earlier. I guess that you're good. I saw a lot of smiles and a lot of good drops and all those things for your game, so I guess that you're good today, which is already great news. Today I'm alone this afternoon. Melanie is gone with her mother. They went to shopping, so I'm afraid about to have some lunch. Okay, good. Yes, I'm good, she's good, everybody is good here. And we will probably be, one of my brothers will be there this weekend, so it means that probably I will not be streaming that much this weekend, that's for sure. He wanted to stream something with me, like 15 minutes of Contra, but it's so short. It's like I prefer just seeing about the settings on my own stuff here than playing just for 15 minutes. That would be crazy though. We will see what happens. So here we are trying to get the money. I mean 3000 gold to get the next armor, which means the full plate. And then we get 2000 more, at least for keys and the next sword, which is the broadsword. If those guys can just fight me, please. So it's a good thing we are not in any stress right now. But yes, it will be a huge grind. That's about the game here, Dragon Warrior. You fight, you fight, you fight. I could be doing the same thing here for 3 hours. The rest it's about conversation, I guess, or finding interesting stuff to say, or maybe not even interesting stuff. Talking alone and trying to make jokes for myself. But it's a good change because doing Final Fantasy 1 was pretty quick, and it was not the kind of grind that we are getting here. Yes, I guess that you know the feeling. But except for Final Fantasy 1, I only played like games in which you have... Oh yes, I played Romance of the Three Kingdoms 2, But with romance, you are constantly thinking about what you will do next. So it's you're not resting. Like right now, I'm just thinking about healing and that's it. Oh, hello, Texaporte. You know the Japanese version didn't have a battery save. You had to type a password. Oh, you mean for this game here, Dragon Mario 1? Oh, that's very interesting. I never heard or saw anything about that with this game. That's very interesting. I always love to play with the passwords. Having a lot of notes with the passwords and being able to continue some game or... I mean, passwords is something great, even better than the saves sometimes. Because you can have... it's like having save states with your emulator. It's like you can, if you want to replay a boss with, I don't know, with a weak character, a game that you work so hard to get, it's like, oh, I have the password, so the game is immortalized. You know, that's why I like the games that have passwords, because we can keep everything that we did. It's like we work for something. When you have a new cartridge, you know, with, I don't know, Secret of Mana or even Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasies, you have 3 or 4 save slots and that's it. You cannot keep everything where you would like it to be, like even just being in a cave where you like the song of the cave, that's, and with save states you can have music of everything that you want anytime. You know, that's the strength, I think, of the emulators. That's but that's how I see things. Nobody needs to agree. I just hope I was clear. It's like it's cool. It's something really cool, really. So Texaporte, were you able to catch up with your work? Will you be able to stream anytime soon? Oh, and Chris, are you taking a break right now, or are you still playing your game at the moment? It's hard to stop playing with those games. They are so addicting. I mean, games like... every game that is a multiplayer, it's like... that's huge. That's a lot of stuff. And they always bring new stuff, so you just keep going. Always new stuff, always new fights and items to get, etc. Okay, I'm just looking at my HP. So, no level up yet. It seems that we are strong, very strong here for those monsters, but better fight here for now, because trying to go farther will just be about fighting more difficult monsters and maybe even die, and always come back to heal and save. Right now it's I think it's a good recipe right now. I haven't streamed in about a week. Okay, yes. I was feeling discouraged after 3 streams of streamings for boats only. So I think I'm going to start a different game. About after 3 streams of streaming for boats only. What do you mean by streaming for boats only? I think I missed something here. And it's something... I know that you deleted a lot of boats that were following me. And I thank you for that. That was very nice of you, man. Streaming for boats only. Okay. Of course, yes, I understand what you mean. Well, where those streams, where those streams, the ones that you played for about an hour? I mean, 1 week ago or so. If that's the case, I guess that maybe do longer streams or play other games. It's and of course the time at which we play the games, maybe that will do something more too. I always play for 1 hour, okay, because until you hit affiliate, streaming for more than 1 hour can hurt your stats. Ah, okay, I understand. Yes, I understand what you mean. Okay, that's the okay. Here I try to stream for something like it depends on the game, of course. Most of the times I was able to finish my games inside the 3 hours, except for Final Fantasy and Romance of the Three Kingdoms, if I'm right. And of course Landstalker and here with Dragon Warrior. But you know, when people participate a bit, it helps. Right now I'm more about just playing, having fun with people, and of course it will be great when we can just play with the channel points with affiliate and all that stuff. But you know, time will do things by itself. That's the way it is, because it's like I don't get a lot of followers and that's fine. Just it's about people who like what we do, or and probably a lot of them already have a lot of good players to or streamers to see. So you know, I always play. Okay, yes, okay, you're doing well. Oh, thanks a lot, Texaporte. Just being myself, having fun, chilling with people, and talking with myself sometimes too. Making jokes and you know, and I think it's a teamwork as well, because when people raid you, it's like it's a surprise. You see people that you knew from other streamers, you know, but we were just talking in chat, and then ouch, they come on our stream, and it's like, oh, this guy streams, oh, and I like this game, and then you know, it's the rest comes. It's natural. Personally, I have my own YouTube channel where some people from YouTube came as well. It's I don't think that it doesn't help. What else? What else? Time, just time. Do your things, and even there, I'm sure that I would get. Oh, thanks. You mean on YouTube? Nice. And you will probably like my videos on YouTube, because nothing is monetized. It was before, but I didn't know how to declare it, so I felt uncomfortable, so I just stopped it. But when I know what to do and how to do it, I will probably put it for, you know, for ads and things like that. But that's what you will like for now. The only ads that you can see on my YouTube channel might be there sometimes on some videos, because of maybe Konami and Nintendo themselves, but not because of me, not yet, or at least not for now. I still get 6,500 views approximately per month on YouTube for 250 hours length of viewing. That's pretty much. But when I made it, I mean, when some network approached me, because I had a good channel back in time, a lot of people were seeing my videos. 90,000 views a month. When they came to talk to me, they said, "Oh, we have something here." So yes, I did it for 1 year, and got something like maybe $12,000, I think. That was nice, but I was getting it in 2 weeks with my former work, so that's cool. But you know, if I'm not sure how to declare it, I prefer just skip it. So and anyway, at the end, because there is competition, I was getting something like 10 to 20 bucks a month, so it was like, okay, let's skip it, it's nothing. So and probably now it will be maybe even less. I don't know. I would have to try again. But for me, it's not about money. Of course, money, it's always, if I win the lottery, I will not spit on it, you know, but I don't think about it. I'm just having fun right now. I have time, and because I need to rest from what happened to me in my life a few years ago. I'm fine, but I have time, and I'm using my own money to get that time. So it's like I'm on vacation. So that's why I have so much time to stream and see other people stream, etc. Of course, I have a lot of projects outside of here going on. I'm a creator, so but the worst thing in there is that most of my works, you know, they are projects that takes so much time to complete, or so a lot of projects are maybe 75% done, but it's how much time will it take until they are finished? That's one of my maybe bad sides, because it's like after some time you get tired of something, you take a break, and then coming back at it takes a lot of motivation, and trying to know where you were exactly to be able to continue working on it, it hurts sometimes. It's hard to remember exactly, so that's why I'm working on completing the goals and the projects that I'm on. So that's certainly showing that life is a learning process. We are not always doing perfect, so we just try to improve, do our best, take it 1 hour at a time, 1 day at a time, and just do our best, I guess. And here, one good thing that I could do is probably to go rest in the village and then save. Probably save every time we sleep. Take a little more time, but at least we will be sure to keep the work that was done before. I think it's, let's say, a smart thing to do, because we never know when the power outage or lightning strike. I mean, lightning could strike at any moment. Maybe not right now, but especially later, because the game will become more difficult. And that's why we are in preparation right now, doing some money and probably XP, but it's not like we are getting level ups that often. I think that the next level up should be around 2000 XP. We are getting there pretty much soon. It's like we always walk on the same tiles over and over, but at least we are able to one-shot a lot of those guys, so that makes something quicker than I mean, it's better if it's quick than slow. But yes, there will come a time where I will be very happy to fight other monsters. I think that's the way it is. But it feels so good to get a new weapon and armor in this game. Especially weapons, of course, but after all the work, it's nice to to feel that the efforts were worth something. I have 2 YouTube accounts, but only one of them is for Nintendo games. I mean, I have some of Nintendo game stuff on my other accounts, but it's more about the personal stuff. It's not about the real gaming, so that's why Haldangor is my main video games YouTube channel. Okay, speaking about boats, or how many of them, by the way, Texaporte, and thanks, good work again. They are all around my channel, I guess. How many of them in such a few period of time? That's crazy, man. 3? How many of them? That's crazy. Just 3, but that's still a lot. It's like they must know that some channels are both free, so they send something else there. So right now we're okay, but in 5 minutes we will be in danger. But thanks a lot, Texaporte. I really appreciate. You just do too much for me right now. I mean, it will be nice to go on your streams the next time that you can stream. But never get discouraged, my friend. You keep going, and everything will come. Hello, House of Grind. Good luck today, doing some work, and so I will check back in a bit. Yes, sure, and thanks for being there. I always appreciate your presence. You're one of the best out there, and man, what else can I say? Have a good work, and you know, everything be good in your projects. I don't know exactly what you are doing, but oh, and we've got a level up here. Just pardon me. Speed by 9. Oh my god, that's still good. And a new spell. Let's just see. Stop spell. Okay, and now I just want to go rest and save. I think you're streaming tonight, House of Grind, right? If you do, I will absolutely try to be there. Okay, Wax 2 is busy in 65,000 channels. My goodness, live channels. That's crazy, man. They are really... They have a business there, that's for sure. My goodness. But yes, same thing for you, Texaporte. The next time that you can stream, I definitely want to be there. If you get to know exactly when you will be streaming next, just tell me. It would be a pleasure to support. I mean, to support you, to give you support. I don't know if it's the same in English, but when we say support someone, it's like enduring someone. So no, that's not the case here. I will definitely give you support, my friend. No problem. So okay, the things will become slower and slower. But at least when we talk about speed, my character will get better. I mean, +8 or +9 speed in the last level up, so that's great stuff. I don't know if the agility here does something about the defense. I never make any verification on that, but if it does, crazy. So we are doing good, and of course when we get 3,000 gold, we will immediately go to buy the armor, so we will feel so much better. But also I would just like to give it a try, just to see if I can just go and buy the sword. We will be even stronger since we've got the money. I really want to try it. I really want. So why not try? We don't have nothing to lose except life here. But I don't have a good armor. That's the problem. They will be really strong, and probably I will. Okay, let's go for the safe way, because here we have enough power. It wouldn't have changed that much how it works here. I was doing 10 AM because it was convenient time for me. I have to rethink a schedule. Okay, yes. Maybe you can try different things. Here it's like it's hard to know exactly when to stream. It's like go with what we can do. I know that when I stream at this hour right now, I know that my people will try to come when they can, and it's not of course I really appreciate, but it's also about what your people are doing. sometimes they work at home like you do, so you can at least be there or enjoy or know that I will probably stream around those hours. But yesterday was one of my first tries, if not my first try, for a kind of evening stream. I should have streamed even, I mean, later, but I wanted to be there to see Keon play the Blaster Master run, so that's why I decided to stream earlier, and of course I even planned to raid him, so I think that was a good plan. I know that he enjoyed, and I was happy also to be there. He almost completed the game. That was crazy. It's nice to see people play some games for the first time. Right now I'm playing a lot of games that I played before, but that's how I will get more used to stream and be ready for tougher stuff and even challenges. So that's we will take it how it is, like it is, I mean. So feeling good right now. The power of the character is very enjoyable right now. The money is increasing. I'm, you know, it's a good boost. I mean, it's good for motivation, and of course a good sip of water as well. Dang, water. Do I love water? Oh, and by the way, I guess that it will be even better if I had a webcam, because I'm sure that people will enjoy to see my my face, to enjoy to see me, my reactions, and I mean more of me, and you know, that's something that is normal. I just don't have it for now, but it will come with time. That's for sure. I want to have a webcam here, use it, and be a little more, give a little more of my presence. There, lunch ordered, and father went to grab it. Hey Chris, I hope that he left something for you. That's good. So you will be able to eat soon. If you know about Subway, that's exactly what I had this for dinner. My girlfriend, she had to go in town. She stopped here and then she goes to the next town just to go shopping with her mother. So it was so yes, it was easy for us to get something special today. We don't do it that often, but today was the day. And okay, it's only for you. That's cruel for your father. But that's good. If it's only for you, you have more chances to have some, maybe. Or maybe it's risky, I don't know. I don't know your father enough to know if it's risky or not when it comes to the food. But yes, good food is the same as good mental something like that. I mean, mental strength has to be related with good food and good conversation, good neighborhood, good attitude. You know, overall, being positive is where we can learn things in life. That's where we can evolve. So that's why when something strikes, something bad strikes, our job is just to keep going. That's the only thing that we can do. And of course, it doesn't mean that it will be easy, but the more we put efforts into something that can help, the more, I mean, proud we can get, you know, whenever, whatever is for ourselves or for others. And of course, the waves that we make with our attitude and the way we act or react, that the waves are really important. It's like the energy. It's like we share something with other people, and do we want to share something that is positive or negative? To me, it's most of the time a matter of choice. Of course, low energy can be something that is purely physical, but when we have control on it, better chose the Jedi side and not the dark side. That's one way we could put it. So here, yes, I try to be positive, but it's not like everything is always fine for me everywhere. Oh no, I got my whole bunch of challenges in life and fails and everything. You know, it's but it's part of life. Everybody has a different role, whether it will last for 30 seconds or 100 years. We just do our best. That's our job, I guess. I don't know how differently we could do things. It's like you are alive. Try your best. That's for sure. Yes, level 10, Chris. That's good. We just learned a 5th spell. It was a stop spell. Not sure if I will use it that much, but good to have it. That's for sure. We want the power. We want level 30. And I hope that I will have enough courage to get it. I hope so. Oh, hello, Dr. Madnar. Been a while, my friend. How are you? What's new when it's come for the streamers, you're streaming, or the game that you see here? Doing good? Nice. What kind of time do you have at the moment? A lot of snow that has to melt, or can you just get the crop done and eat some bananas and you know, oranges? I don't know, strawberries. Here it's we have a lot of snow still, but it's melting. We can see the neighbor. That's okay. No snow. You are the lucky guys. That's cool. Here we will have to wait for a good month, but at least we can see the grass somewhere, sometimes. But you know, depending of the place, the spots. Here I can see still 10 to 12 feet of pure snow. So it's like we have. It will take time. We have a good month, like I said. But hopefully, I prefer flies than snow. I prefer to have flies when everything is like the summer. But we are getting there. So yes, I decided to play Dragon Warrior to make some change. I wanted to just relax and maybe stream longer streams, but I at least take a break from the jumping and all that stuff. But we will get back at the Landstalker game and other 2D platformers. That's in the plans. So here we want the 3000 gold armor, the full plate it means. When we have it, I think that it will be the last armor that I will probably buy in this run. And then we have to buy the broadsword for a little less than 2000 gold. And then I think that we will be strong enough to fight somewhere else. And it will be good. I will certainly enjoy fighting somewhere else. I could try to buy it right now with the gold that I have, but it's risky. Maybe we can just die. And getting it earlier or later doesn't change anything in my mind. We need the full plate, that's for sure. And why not just wait to get it once we get the full plate? It will be easier to get there because the monsters, we will probably try to run everything until we get to the village, and then when we have the sword, we will try to beat the monsters that are there. So that's the plan. And here we one shot very often, so that's promising. And of course, as soon as we have 3000 gold, we will try to just go to it for the armor. we will even be stronger here when it comes to the damage that we can get. And when it comes to the next RPG like this one that I would like to play, I think that Destiny of an Emperor is definitely the one that I would like to play next. Unless of course it can change, but my feeling is that Destiny of an Emperor will definitely be the next one from this kind. Destiny is it's such a great RPG. The characters, when we walk on the overworld map, they walk they run. It's like they run. It's very quick. The fights are awesome. The music is great, and the game is historical itself. I played most of the games of the series. It started with a Romance of the Three Kingdoms 1 to 3 up to probably 10. I don't know where it goes now, but it's something that never stopped. It started on NES probably, maybe even before, but when it comes to what I know, Destiny of an Emperor 1 and 2 are NES games. We have the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, of course, NES and SNES, PlayStation 2, on Steam 2. When it comes to the rest, yes, there was Dynasty Warriors for PlayStation as well. Dynasty Warriors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 9. I played 8. Great games. Music and always the same characters. I mean the main characters, Liu Bei, Cao Cao, Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Lu Bu. That's not everybody know about those characters, but I hope that for the people who don't know them, that I will be the one to learn them about those characters. It's epic, and there are a lot of movies or even cartoons on that. That's crazy. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Of course, everything is not good, depends on our tastes, but the historical side of it is just amazing. It happened somewhere, of course it was in China, around years 200. It started in 189, around it. I know that's the date when we are playing Romance of the Three Kingdoms 2. I just remembered it very well. Some stuff that is engraved in my mind. So yes, definitely it will be the next one. I'm probably sure. 98% sure. Maybe not directly after this game, we will see, but it will be in the next ones, yes. A lot of characters, a lot of items, a lot of... Yes, we could say grinding too, farming, but this one here is probably the worst, because here it's fighting, and most of the time maybe yes at the same spot. But of course, when we are ready, we will try the caves, get everything, and go for the final fight, which is the Dragon Lord. So that's good, we are getting there, almost the money, we almost have the money, and then we need 2,000 more, and after that we will be able to farm somewhere else. And that will be pleasing, very pleasing. And if we can fight gold men, they can give up to 200 gold sometimes, but it will be later, of course. They are strong monsters, but if we can just get strong weapons ourselves, why? Why wouldn't we fight those guys? Because it's nice, they are rare, but when you see them appear, it's like, yes, I want to kill this one, I want the money. That's just normal. Because money here, we are after the money all the time. Yes, this game is great. It's just that it's not balanced when it comes to the farming versus the quickness that we can use to get to the next towns. So it's like we are always fighting just to get new items, not to try to advance in the game, because everything is most of the, I mean, everything is almost. I mean, we can go anywhere almost from the very beginning. It's just about being strong enough. Everything is opened except maybe some places where we need some keys. But when you know where the keys are, you can just unlock a door here in the first castle, and then you can buy keys. They are more expensive, but at least you have them. They are available here. So now we've got the money, so let's just heal. Oh, I just want to go to the village. But just in case, just for... I want to save first, because if I decide to try to fight there, because there are the skeleton monsters, they give something pretty good. So maybe I will just save here, just in case something happens. We never save often enough. And who knows, maybe we can make it a no-death run, I don't know, maybe. But if we try to do it, we will have to be very careful at times, I guess. And wait for the right opportunity to do this or that. But the no-death run is not the main goal here, so if we die, we die. it won't be any problem. So let's go for the armor. I don't know if just running could be even faster for me here. I don't know. Against the monsters that give nothing. But I just like to fight. If I run just for... Yes, it's quicker. We'll probably save time. Yes. For the experience that we get from the slimes, I think that it's better just to run. And of course it will practice the character to run, because I think that we will do it at some times in this run. So the town, yes, it's there. So the full plate, could it be here? Probably. Should be here. Oh my god, this looks great. 3,000 gold. Oh my god, that hurts. But I guess that it was a fine exchange here. They don't make any comparison, but okay, defense power 51, agility, strength. Okay, we have something interesting here. And of course, we want 2,000 more gold. The town music. You love the town music, Chris? That's a good one. That's a good one. Everything is very... I know it's probably always the same music in this game here and there, but they are well done. Yeah, classic, that's the word. Here, it's like I think that we fight more ghosts than near the first castle. I prefer to be near the castle. The skeletons are here, yes, but it's not like we get to fight them that much. But at the same time, here we have something different. It's maybe it's even more interesting. We fight somewhere else It's not always the same image that we share, so maybe I will just fight here. I'm sure that everybody will vote for me to fight here, even if it takes 10 more minutes. Probably. And maybe it was just bad luck when it comes to the number of ghosts that I was fighting here. That's very possible. But of course, don't forget to heal. We want to stay strong and alive. So here we already have, 100 gold. So 1900 more to go, and then of course we will try to go for the next weapon, the magic keys, and new monsters to fight. And we will fight them for huge money, I think next. We will be after something that costs around, let me see, my notes, my god, 10,000 for the fire flame or fire sword, if I'm right. I remember about the price approximately, but I was thinking about that just when I took my notes. Right now it's like I'm a little lost. Of course there is the magical armor that we can buy for 7,000 or 8,000, something like that, but I think that we can just skip it to get the best armor in the game that costs nothing. We just have to win the fight to get it. So if we're strong enough, we just win the fight and everything is correct. That will save us from some grinding, because when we get the best armor in the game, we can even heal with it when we walk. That's a huge advantage. No skeleton yet, I think. 43. Okay, that was a good, excellent move. I mean. So here, how many of you did play this game? I mean, Icrius, I know that you played the Dragon Warriors. You want to destroy them all? You say Dragon Warrior is mine. But here, personally, I beat the first four. I mean, the first four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dragon Warrior, maybe 6 or 7. I don't know. And if it's not the case, I definitely played 6 and 7, and probably my saves are still waiting for me to continue the games. So many games that I played, and some of them I just skipped them to play other games. Here's a question for you, Hal. Yes, of course, I'm always open for any question here. No problem, no hesitation, just go for it. I like being asked questions. Who are your favorite characters in Dragon Warrior 4? Oh my goodness, Icrius, it's been such a long time. Maybe if you picked the 4 best for you, that I could pick one out of them, because I don't remember their names. It's been just too much time. It's over 10 years since I played the game. Maybe even 15 years. I finished it probably just once. Maybe twice, but I think it's only once. I don't know why I would have played it twice. I really don't know. So yes, I will need some help. I'm sorry, Chris. Oh, if it has been that long, I don't want to say anything until you until after you play it again. Ah, okay. You don't want to give me spoilers or things like that, I guess. And it will be even more interesting for you to see my reactions to this or that. Good. I totally understand. Maybe the names will remind me something. I'm sure that I can remember, but no. If I can just sorry, sorry. The water. Um, yes. If I can just think about some of the names, I'm sure that something is there in my memory. But exactly what they did and how strong they were. Yes, it's been too much time already. I remember about the fact, or even Ragnar. I don't remember this one. The only Ragnar that I can think of is the Ragnar Lodbrok in the Vikings series. Ragnar. It's yes, it's a long time. I have a good memory, but this one, maybe I. Oh yeah, no, I will have to see. Maybe if I put the image of the character just beside the name, maybe I will. But right now it's like, oh, no, I have a blank spot here. Sorry for my lack of culture, Chris. Shame on me. Just playing, guys. Just having fun here. Is Faris one of the Final Fantasy 5 characters? Faris? If it's the case, I know that you would remember right at the same second. Faris. I'm not even sure. Faris. Maybe okay. So, so if you said who, it's certainly not in in Final Fantasy V. Faris. Could it be Crystallis or something? Final Fantasy 2? Oh, maybe. That's a good good one. Good question. 2 or 5. Okay, if I have the choice, I would say 5. Ah, okay. Probably 5. You know, I just played Final Fantasy V once. I just completed it once. But 4 and 6, I certainly more than 10 times at least Final Fantasy 4. 6 I don't know, but at least 5 times for sure. At least. Great games, great games. The thing that we would need here is a casino and metal babbles. What do you think, Chris? Metal babbles. 5. Okay, good. So it was 5. So but that's the only character that I can think of when it comes to Final Fantasy V. That's long memories. Because when I finished the games, I was after other games. Because there was a time when I was just trying to beat more games. So I was always after new games. But of course, when I wanted a break, I would play the games that I always liked. So that's why games like Battle of Olympus, I know them very well. You know, it's like I played them a lot. We always want to replay the good games. And that's the best kind of break that you can get from video games, when you play games where you don't even have to think because you know everything. It's like you want to play games, but they are resting or relaxing. I mean, so yes. 400. We are getting there, slowly but surely. Surely. Charlie. But there is one thing that is for sure. I will have to be around the first castle when I get the money anyway. So I think that we will get there and we will sleep there, so we will save some money as well. That's probably the strategy that I want to use, because here we are not fighting any skeletons. They are probably more to the right, or maybe it was just RNG, because I know that they are just a little tougher, but they gave a good experience and money. But being ready just to save and rest for nothing, why not? Or I mean almost nothing. They are really on fire. They are all there. They are waiting for me. I don't kill enough of them, so we've got more to kill right now. But it feels good. I know that we've got a good armor, the best shield for now, best armor for now, of course. And of course some saving, then we will go for it. Doing good so far. But if we only think about the number, I mean the experience points that we have right now, it's like we still have a bunch to do to be at our strongest here. So each level up will be a blessing, that's for sure. So let's keep going. We are trying to fight here again, just south of the first castle. Here, those 6 spots in the hills, that's where we want to fight until we get 2000 gold, and then we will be really down here. I promise that's the last time that we will fight here in this run, because we will be fighting bigger monsters. I just think about wolves, or werewolves. I think they are dark brown or something like that. They look great. That's the ones that I can remind of. It would be nice just to fight them. I will enjoy. So yes, by the way, House of Grind will certainly be streaming tonight. Keon also wants to stream tonight. Of course, House of Grind will want to play probably Castlevania, maybe even Contra. We will see. He tries to do a sub 12 for Castlevania 1. He wants to do a no death run of Contra 1, 2 and 3 all in a row. I mean no death for the 3 in a row. So if he dies in the first one, he starts right there again. I gotta give Keon a look finally, hopefully tonight. Yes, Chris, Keon is a really nice guy. You know, he very respectful. He's a good friend of mine. You can trust him. He's very reliable as well. That's I can tell you. yes, he's playing Blaster Master, and it's a really good game. I mean, to watch when somebody is playing it for the first time. Always some people to watch, hard to watch everyone. Yes, of course, Chris, it's the same for me. I have to pick. You know, I don't know for how many years I was here on Twitch, but I followed Megatron for so many years already. Not 10 years or 5 years, maybe 2 years or so, I don't know. But I was mainly watching Megatron. I was there only to see him play. That's how everything started. I didn't know how everything worked, the community and all that stuff. So and when I saw him streaming, I wanted to stream myself, and it was 2 years ago. But my computer was not strong enough, so I just had to forget about the idea. Now that I found with my new computer that I could stream, so I'm doing it right now and just enjoying myself. Um, Now I discover more about how it works, the community, and we are making some friends here. And I like it. It's like a lot of new discussions. Some people own world records. Some people, you know, the mentality, what they can do. Some people like Keon is very strong with when it comes to. I mean, he's a good player. That's one thing, but he he's able to um, create or work with the game genie codes. So you can even pay him for so he can create a game genie code for one game or for something that you want for some game. I mean for NES. So that's something interesting that not everybody does. You know, that's just one example. Megatron inspires stream. Yeah, we try to talk about everybody here, but the way it has to be, you know, everything that's just positive, you know, all good guys, and they are having good lives. They have children, and they find time just to come here and talk with us. They give us time. Even if it's not always on stream. I mean, it's even better because they take time out of the streams just to say hello and things like that. That's crazy, guy. That's crazy, man. So we take it, we enjoy it, and we build a nice community. It's just cool to chill in there. And when we are farming like that, it's like we talk and we don't feel that we are farming. Maybe even sometimes the viewers, they don't think a lot about that. They just want to hear what we have to say sometimes. But other people, including me, sometimes we just want quiet streaming. It's like sometimes, oh, that guy talks just too much, and that's me. I talk a lot, I must admit. But I'm just myself, you know. What are you saving for at the moment? Oh, the broadsword and some magical keys, by the way. We will go to the next village. We will probably go through the cave to the right. Not the March cave, but the cave where there is a march, you know? That's not the same thing. I don't remember the name of the towns, though. I know that Tantagel is the castle, but the rest, you know, I didn't even talk with people, so I'm just buying stuff right now. Anyway, that's how we have to play the game, so we are doing it. But talking to other people, I will do just probably to learn more about the name of the caves and the towns. Yes, we want 2,000 gold right now. We have almost 700. So we are almost in the driver's seat because I can't wait to be on the other side with the new sword and the new monsters to fight. Including probably, if we can be strong enough to kill them, the gold men. They give a lot of gold. That's crazy that... just feeling the power and getting more XP and gold for each fight will be nice, because now it's like we are I don't know how to express that in English. We are it's like we have a shovel and we try to work in the clouds. We are doing nothing. It will be better when the monsters give more XP and money, that's for sure. But for now we have almost no choice but to fight here. It's probably the best calculation. All calculation done, I think that's the best place here. I mean, until we get the next sword. And it will be... we will get it soon enough. Safest as well, that's for sure. Yes, because now we've got the full plate and it's not a joke, it's a very... it's no joke, I mean, it's a good, very good armor. We can use it probably up until we get the best armor in the game. I just don't know how strong will be the Axe Knight, and I don't know when I will have to fight him or not. So that will be something that we will have to figure out. Maybe even die for it. We will learn when the moment comes, and hopefully it will be the right moment. Maybe we can stay alive. Because yes, even when we are stronger, there is always a risk, you know, that some monster just cast sleep and we stay asleep for the rest of the fight. That's something that can happen. That's RNG. That's not because somebody lacks the skills. Sometimes it's bad luck. Even when we try to run fights. And I'm not the kind of player who will manipulate the RNG with I don't know, with the number of frames that you have to wait before pressing the attack button or something like that. That's if I knew how it works, I would not want to use it, because it's like it kills the fun of the game. We need to play it legit. That's what most people will do, I guess. So why not play legit and show how we do it legit instead? Huh? That's how I work. Yes, I have emulators, I can do save states and all that stuff, but when I stream or when I play the games just to complete them, I never used anything like that, unless it was for a test. But I would just delete it and start from my true save of the game. It's like everything that was not allowed, I just cancelled. You know, I never use it for the real run, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't accept it myself. I want to be able to say I did it by myself, you know, with help or not. It's not important, but the important for me is that I was the one with the controller in the hands, and nothing did the job for me, like I don't know, Game Genie or codes or anything, you know, even the cheat codes. If I play, and I will play it, Milan's Secret Castle, I will have to see what everybody did with the game, but a lot of people just use the resurrection code, I guess, when they died to complete the game. But when I played it when I was younger, we didn't have the code, and the game, it was not even in English, it was in Japanese. And for us it was, we have one life. When we die, it's game over. So we tried until we beat the game. So we had it in the hard way, I guess. But you know, that's how I want to play the game here. I will never use a code. But it's my but it's my it's scary, House of Grind. But yes, I would never do it, but I respect the ones who will do it. It's like we have our own rules, you know. So okay, so how's the leveling up going? Yes, House of Grind, we are more about, you know, getting money. We have almost 900 gold. We need 2,000 for the next weapon and some magic keys. We already were able to buy 3,000 gold armor, and it's the full plate right here. It's almost the best armor. I mean, there is the full plate and then the magical plate for almost 8,000 gold, but we will skip it. And the Erdrick's armor, I think, is the strongest one. So now we will be after the broadsword for maybe 1,500 gold, something like that. And we have the best shield for now. There is one more shield, but it's so expensive that I don't want to talk about it right now. No, it's something about 15,000 gold. That's probably the story. So we are still at the same place where we started today, but in something like 1100 gold, we will be ready to fight somewhere else and to get, of course, a better weapon too. I can't wait, because we will get much more XP and gold from the monsters. So that's about it. We are very happy of how everything is going right now. It's like A lot of farming, but we have fun in there with our people. We didn't die yet. I'm not wishing that it will happen anytime soon. But yes, definitely, it's a good. I like it. It's a good ride right now. It's been a while since I farmed for hours and hours, and I don't feel it. I mean, I like it. I was a huge farmer back in time, so doing it again right now, telling stories and all that stuff, sharing what we can share when we just think about it is a great feeling always. Yes, the cost of the silver shield bothered me as a kid. Yes, I can understand. How can you make that much gold? Goldman only give maybe, I think it's up to 200 gold for one. Yes, of course, and they are hard to find and hard to fight. Yes, that's for sure. I think that the best thing that we have to do, of course, is to endure, because this game is we need endurance. We need the will to fight and to get our items, and probably also that we really enjoy the items that we can get to fight. You know, I mean, we will enjoy more the items that we worked to get. But House of Grind, I think that the best thing to do is to buy a good weapon. Um, what more can I say? Probably that the right thing to do normally, if I think about everything, we have the hand axe right now. It costs something just below 600 gold. Next weapon it will cost 1,500 gold, and we will have it in hands. But yes, the fire of flame sword for 10,000. That's the next goal after the goal that I'm trying to reach right now. And of course, with the fire sword or flame sword, will be better than the shield. Oh, I get the broad first because it's not that expensive for now, and it will certainly do a good difference. But then we will fight, of course, where the goldmen are, or at least north of from there. If we can fight them, we will try. But if we can't, we will just not yet. But when you have the sword, and you get the sword before the shield, of course, I mean the flame of fire sword, it will be easier to fight them, I guess. Because it's always a good thing to get the weapons before the armors. I mean, in a sense, because it makes things quicker. But of course, don't go there naked as well. You need some shield and armor. But there is some logic. We can skip some stuff to get more stuff. And since the Axe Knight is not that bad as an enemy, yes, it's strong, but we can do it if we are lucky enough. So it means that we can get the best armor before getting the shield. I mean the silver shield. So fighting the goldmen or even other monsters will not be as hard as it would have to be. You know, it's we can save something there, but any road that we take when we are not manipulating the RNG and that stuff just to finish the game in under 30 minutes or so, I guess that when we play legit, there is a lot of different paths that we can take, but all paths will lead to the fact that we need to be at least level 20 something to finish the game. So whether you wait or not to buy something, it will probably just, the only difference is that you will fight weaker monsters for longer. That's how I see it. So if you want to save time, you can take chances. You save your game when you think that you're ready to fight the Axe Knight. You can try to cast sleep on it, and if you're lucky enough, and even the same thing for the green dragon, if you're lucky enough, you can do it. It's possible. But if you're trying a no death run, better wait to be strong and to be sure. But right now I like to play it safe. It's better to have longer, I mean for now, longer farming in the same spot, but then we will be, I mean, chances that we stay alive will be better. But right now the only thing that maybe could worry me would be the monsters that can just cast sleep on us, and because of the RNG we just die. So yes. Oh, hello Glove. Yes, the grind is real in this one. That's a grinding game. That's all it is. A few items to get when we feel that we are strong enough, but the rest it's about grinding and getting better weapons, armor and shields. That's approximately everything that we'll be do here. How are you today, Glove? By the way, can I call you Glove, or you want me to call you Glove09? What is the best for you? You can call me Glove. Nice. Okay. Because when I first tried to call you Glove, it seems to me that it didn't look great. Maybe it was just the way I said it, but much respect. I mean, if it didn't look good, let me tell you that I tried my best. But I will try to. Maybe I will say Glove instead. Some people call me G-Love. Don't do that. No problem. I will call you Glove. That's well enough. G-Love. Oh man, I stick with Glove. Yeah. I like the stream, House of Grind. Thanks, by the way. I like when people just try the new songs. And it's like one that people will not use very often. Let me try it. Maybe because how we write it. It came from one of the Diablo games. Raken issue, probably Diablo 2, if I'm right. Cannot be sure 100%. I like this sound. Oh, and I forgot to raise the volume of my sound commands. And we have a level up right now, Rebel 11. Nice. Okay, I took it in note, so the sound commands will be even better the next time that we play. Power, agility, hit points, magic. Wow, that's a nice level up. I like it. I really like it. Glove is something I've had since my first email. Oh my goodness. My favorite basketball player was Gary Payton, nicknamed the Glove. Haha, nice. So we will have some part of your history. I mean, we will know where it comes from. And baseball was my favorite sport. Nice, Glove. Interesting. 9 was my baseball number. Haha, cool. Here, my favorite sport is boxing. And my favorite number, oh my god, probably 3. It's been 13, 4, 7, and now 3, I think. 3 is my lucky number. Yeah, just 3. That's just the way it is. I don't know if it will always work, of course, but and my favorite color, I would say something between you know, it's hard to tell, but I could go to purple, to blue, to green, and to even salmon. Something, a mix of them all together, it's even better, but it's hard to tell just one color. Awesome drum stream last night, by the way, Grind. Oh yes, Grind is really doing great with his drum streams. Oh my god, I will take a look at, I will note it. Lumiere, you said it was in my god, what was the show already? Glove, yes, I will note it. I just forgot about it. Oh yes, the good energy. Always the House of Grind, and you can be proud, and that's a good share. And I hope that you... Okay, Beauty and the Beast. Let me take it. Glove. But Glove, you're telling me about the voice, right? It's about the voice. That's what I want to. She wasn't insulting you, I assure you. Oh, it will be interesting. You know, I'm very adult. I can admit, so no problem. Even if it was funny, I would laugh myself. Okay, Beauty and the Beast and Lumiere. Lumiere. Lumiere is light in French. We say lumière. That's how we say the word in French. To allumer la lumière, it's like light the lights, please. That's exactly the same, but in French. How old is she, by the way? Jerry Orbach voiced Lumiere. Oh, he's in French, but he did a French accent. Interesting. Is it? Oh, she is 6. Okay, yes, that's a good age to make those comparisons, I guess. That's interesting. He did a French accent, but which version of Beauty and the Beast do you want me to see? Is it the English version of it or French version of it? I guess English, but when I hear the voice of the character, would it be, okay, animated Disney version, okay, and when she talks, Lumiere, or he, I don't know, will it be in French or English, even if it is the English version? Also, Alangor, I went to Ken's channel for the first time last night. Oh, yes! Had some interesting people in there. Yeah! The moderator was a bit strange. I picked up on their passive-aggressive behavior right away, which I don't think they liked. Yes, I read something of Grind when you were talking, and I was with my girlfriend, and I said she knows you. She knows you well. By the way, she likes what you do, and sometimes she doesn't talk English, so she cannot understand what we write or say. But she likes you for sure. She says that it's cool what you're doing, so that's nice. Going to step away to take my dogs out quick. Oh, no problem, Glove. Take your time. We are continuing the conversation, but feel free to ask what we said, where you were going. Yes, Awful Grind, I read something and I told my girlfriend I think something is wrong, so I just went up in the chat, so I read and I said, oh, but I didn't understand everything, so it's like I will have to PM you about that just to make things clear. Maybe you can give me more details about what exactly happened there. But yes, I understand what you meant. I mean, at a certain degree, I mean, I don't have the whole story in my mind right now, but yes, I understand. Yes, I remember. That was it. Yes, we will talk about it. Out of Grind, count on me. I will just take a note, because right now I have a lot of stuff that I want to remember. So let me. And I will do, no problem. I will PM you on Discord. So now we have almost 1300 gold, so we are getting there. That's cool. It wasn't a big deal. Yes, I just enjoy observing and learning from people's interactions. Yeah. Is it related to some work or some studies that you did in the past, or is it just related to your own personality and how you, or maybe about your perception of things in life? Maybe. Is it personal or job related, or both? If I can ask, of course. Just curious. You know, I lived a lot of different things in my life. I've been with older women most of my life in my relationships, but it helped me to really learn a lot of things, maybe in advance. When I can make comparisons with, let's say, normal people. So, yes, I can understand a lot of things when I see them happen. Well, it is something I've studied quite a lot through my lifetime, yes, and I do intend, okay, to add it as part of my career. Okay, um, if you had to find a new job about it, what kind of job would it be? What kind of word could we put on that? If you can find one, please. The name of the job or the name of the psychologist that you could be, or I think that you know what I mean. And yes, I'm sure that you will be very good at it because we can feel the energy when you talk and when you interact with people. It's like I recognize where people are, in order in their mind. So it's like it's good stuff. So no problem. And while everything is going on, we are getting more and more money. Almost 1400. That feels good. I could even wait for the keys because I can just do the money where we will fight. So maybe I just get to 1500 here and that will be okay. 15, let's say 16 because I'm not sure it's 15 or 16. I'm grinding to buy the next weapon. Glove, by the way, it's the broadsword in a town where we never been before. And when we get it, I think that we will be very ready to fight there. So that's perfect. But for now, we need absolutely the right amount of money to be able to sleep there when we get there. Because we will probably just try to run the fights. Why fight them with not so much power? We will see, and if we are lucky enough, we will be able to get to the town and buy the sword. And then we will be trying to fight there. If everything is okay, we will enjoy it. I hope that we will be very okay. But we are level 11 right now. That's already something good. Life coaching may be something I look into. Oh, okay. Certainly a form of counseling, yes, and teaching about relationships and communication. So we'll see where it goes. Very interesting. Would it be something that you do by yourself or you will work for somebody else, by the way? If you can tell, of course, I don't want to, to go past some limits, but I'm very curious. It's just curiosity. It's not. I will never try to judge, and I'm very respectful when it comes to those things. Does Destiny of an Emperor use the same sprites? Which sprites, by the way, Glove? I think they really look like those. They are different though, but they look like the same. They are different, yes, but it's like they just took the same and something where they made their own changes, maybe. There are a bunch of different certificates, okay, or degrees that I can pursue. Yes, House of Grind. I will not be working for someone else. That's for sure. Good, good. Whatever happens, House of Grind, I wish you the best with this, and I think it's great, and I think that you have, you have what it takes to. I can see you. It's. I think I already know of you enough to know that it will be your branch. That's for sure. So, best for you, and don't give up. I think it's a great thing just to at least try. Oh yes, it will work. Pretty sure. And by the way, Glove, Destiny of an Emperor is probably the next RPG like this one that I will play. Maybe not right after Dragon Warrior 1, when I'm done with this game here. But when it comes to NES RPGs, yes, Destiny of an Emperor is the next that I want to play. Oh, it will be great. Oh my god, this game is... I would play it twice. That's crazy. I think you would be comfortable telling people what they need to hear, even if they don't want to hear it. Most people hate the truth. Yeah, and everything is in the way that we bring to them those truths. Yeah. Thanks, Aldangor. Yes, I appreciate that. And yes, glove, it's something severely lacking in most people's lives. Very interesting House of Grind. Yes, because I don't want to judge the society and all that stuff, but especially with the virus story, a lot of people are in need. Even one of my youngest brother, even my youngest brother had a breakdown or something. So yes, we never know, and I think it's the right time for something like that as well, House of Grind. So I will certainly encourage you to go into that line. Very, very interesting. Ignorance a bliss is a cliche for a reason. Is bliss. Okay, ignorance is bliss. Is a cliche for a reason. Oh, there are a lot of things that we know, but we are not conscious about them. That's two different things. And sometimes just getting forced back to a reality can hurt, but at the same time can help. And all good stuff. Always seeking comfort in the moment for most people means a slow, painful death that you don't see coming. Yeah, yes. We need to be right where our feet are. The past is the past, and the only thing that counts is the present right now. And at the moment that I say it, it's already the past. So it's like, it's now. Life is now, not tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, but now first. That's just the way it is, and we cannot change that. That's something that is, I mean, the same for everybody. That's the only justice that we can seek, really. Always seeking, yes. My brother didn't take care of himself and wasn't honest about his situation. He was always the victim. He is dead because of it. It's sad truth. Oh my god, yes. I'm so sorry, Glove, by the way. The one thing that I can tell is that try to, when we think about the people that we have around us, my life wouldn't be the same if something bad happened to my current girlfriend 2 years ago. I mean, in 2020, 4 years after my real girlfriend, I mean my ex-girlfriend, died. She died in February of 2016. She had multiple sclerosis. That was hard. I accepted everything, even before she was gone. But of course, it was a lot of cries, and it's hard, especially when it's the person with the one who you live. And I can add that 4 years later, my girlfriend had something weird with her heart, and it happened, boom, just like that. And I had no control, and maybe it was the last time that I talked to her, and it was like, don't do it to me, please, because right now I would probably be a normal person, but a hurt or injured person for sure. Something would be different. I can probably be sure about that, because yes, time will do things great for us, but sometimes, depending on the event, life is just too short for getting over it, or forgetting about it. Depends on what happens, when, at what age, etc. But yes, two unexpected deaths when it comes to your own girlfriend, it would have been really hard for me. But we've been lucky, so my girlfriend just survived, and except for a few meds, she is alright. We can do everything. We can go swimming, and it's she has energy, and we have a normal life now. But yes, sorry for your brother. So you know that it was because he he just wasn't honest about his situation. Sounds challenging, Haldangar, but glad things worked out. Yes, yes. Um, People will tell me, "Oh, it will be okay," but they had 50% chances to be right or wrong, so I never believed what they told me. It was like, yes, that's probably how I should think, but I just, 4 years ago I lost my girlfriend. You are much older than me, and you're telling me that it will be okay, but you never lost your own wife. You're with her for 40 years. Lose one, and 4 years later try to lose another one. I will tell you that you will not listen what people tell you. That's for sure. Yeah, that's term victim. It's so present nowadays. Yes, just come down to personal accountability. Yeah, that's for sure. We cannot decide for other people. We can try to help, but they have to make their choices. They have to be ready to accept responsibility, like you're saying, or just to understand the problem or accept something so they can change or evolve for whatever situation you're in. Yes, and then you can start looking for solutions. Exactly, House of Grind. One one, what is the word? One step at a time. Yeah. Oh, he ignored his diabetes. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I can understand. I can understand what you mean. Yeah, we blame the abuser or genetics or bad lucks or our parents, but at the end of the day, you're stuck only with yourself. Well said, out of grind. So true. A lot of things that we tend to, we want to blame everything else than ourselves. Everything is a matter of choice, almost all the time. I mean, some injuries are harder to accept, etc. But yes, at the end of the day, you're stuck only with yourself. Totally agree. Could not agree more. That's just the way it is. But we have to at least know it or accept it. Here I want to sleep. We've got the money now. It will be... We are going to new territory now. Oh my god, it will be a good feeling. It's time that we change the routine here. Sip of water, guys. Cheers and skål! If you know about the Vikings. Let's say skål. I think I will say it in my streams. I like this term. Try to make it positive. I hope that you're okay, Glove, about your brother. I know that it's hard to forget, but at least if you can, like I said probably yesterday, just talk to him if you can. That's a good way to make things easier, maybe. Easier way to get through some loss, That's how I made it with my ex-girlfriend. I can still talk to her. With myself, it's like I don't see her for real. I'm not. I don't have any proof that ghosts do exist. But yes, I believe that we have a soul. So yes, when I talk about speaking to other people who are let's say not in this world like we are, it's a good thing to do. I think we certainly can find some peace of mind when we can just let it go, and why not just take it as if we were talking with them. You can do it when you're alone, and that's something that can work for some people. Not maybe not everybody, but for me it was a good cure, that's for sure. But the good thing about my ex-girlfriend that is gone now is that we loved each other. So it's like, yes, it hurt when you lose somebody that you love, but at least everything was clear. It's not like we had any conflict when she passed away. it's something that helped me because when I think about it all, it's positive. She needed to leave. She just suffered too much because of the multiple sclerosis. There is nothing wrong with speaking those that have passed away. Yes, they may be listening. Yes, why not? Why not think that it's possible? That's because whether there is a God or not, I'm sure there is one because we cannot just exist because of the Big Bang and all those things. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. You know, first thing that we can think is that there is something more, and strong belief helps everybody. Like people who lack confidence, self-confidence, for example, they can be really strong, even if they are not, they don't have a strong body, for example, because they have the mind and a strong belief. It's a winner. The dreams. Okay, yes, okay, I will start running now, and I will always try to be full health. One good thing that I should have done is to bring herbs, but I didn't want to use too much money, so I think that we should be fine. It's not that we have to walk for a long time. I remember that here you just go to the south and the job is down here. It's not a complicated cave. Well, my girl often ponders, what about young babies that die so early? That can be all it's about. Yes, that soul must live on in some way, maybe come back again. Sure, we don't have any answers on that, but the way I see it, House of Grind, is that life is like a huge movie in which we all have a role to play. Some roles will only last for 30 seconds, and some roles for over 100 years. Don't seek justice into it. The only justice is to accept God's plan, and we don't know what is His plan. You know, it's almost like that. The way I see it, it's like we have a role to play, so why not try to do our best, and that's it. Try to love the people around you. I think it's our job, I guess. Here I'm just testing. I know that wolves, the little wolves here are not that dangerous, but you see what they give. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's much better already. Okay, let me be full. We have enough magic. Yes, your girl, for sure, she has something there. I think it's the right way to put it, I guess. When you say girl, I guess your daughter, House of Grind. Oh, we will be alright here. Maybe we could even come earlier, because it's like we are doing it very easily here. Depends on the monsters. Maybe some of them will cast sleep, and that's probably the only problem that we could have. Okay, girlfriend. Okay, yes, House of Grind, no problem. I think generally love, as we define it, is the answer to most things. For sure. Yes, love is certainly only positive. Starting with self-love and then allowing yourself to love others. Exactly, step by step. Don't skip the steps. In various ways. It can mean listening, understanding, supporting someone, etc. Totally agree. Yeah, the love can be shown in many different ways. And of course, acting like that is just perfect. So here, yes, okay, it's 1,500 gold, so we've got more than the money. Oh, and we want it. Yes. So let me just see what else is here. Okay, there will be the magic armor, but I will try to skip it. Really, I will try. So it means that we want a little more money than the magic armor, which means something like 10,000 for the next sword. I can know about the price. Almost it's I think it was below 10,000 on my notes. My old notes for the game. Now we could sleep, and we already have 500 gold. That's a good start. But of course there are keys here. that we can get. I think they are there on the top left of the village. Okay, we have to probably walk the other side of the river or something. Yeah, probably. If we can get the chance. Oh, good. Sorry, I was totally blocked by this woman. It was like I was continuing walking to the into the other direction. So let's try and see what is the price of the keys. We need them anyway, so I prefer to buy them right now. They will help for sure. 53 gold. Okay, let's buy. I think 6 is the maximum. Is it 3, 4, 5? Probably. Oh, do we have 6 or 5? 6. Okay, nice. So we will take it, of course. Now we can just fight. What about our power? 21. I don't see a huge difference with earlier, but maybe it's better here because the monsters will have more defense. But hey, 47 gold for a fight. That means something like 4 gold men. So that's a good start here. Very encouraging. So let's test the monsters. Do we go? Do we go and see if the big ones are there or not? The wolves. But it's like we are very okay here. Oh, that's good money, that's for sure. It goes pretty quickly. The fights are not that tough. And we feel safe. I don't know, there is, I think the warlocks are there, but I don't remember the magics that they cast. So we will see. But good thing right now. Good, the fights are pretty quick. We can heal. So we can fight here for a while. But of course we will probably have to go save here and there. Oh, only 2 damage for the Metal Scorpion. That means that the armor is great. Maybe fight easier monster with less, I mean, not that much trouble or I mean risks. But at this rate it will be pretty quick to get, I mean, 10,000 gold. That's not that scary right now. And when doing so, we will get more power, probably 1 or 2 level ups. I don't know. And if it's so, we will probably very quickly have the chance to get the fire sword. If we can find where it is exactly. I know it's in the town, probably in the middle of the map, middle something to the south. That's what I know. My god, the money is, that's crazy. That's so quick. It's so much better than earlier. So that doesn't make for something very complicated here. I don't know if you see it, House of Grind right now. But the money, we're making money pretty quickly. We don't even, I don't feel that we necessarily need to rely on the gold men, really. They are hard. They can give money, but we save. Maybe it's even easier here to just fight those guys here. It's very quick. Almost 700. Of course, we didn't start at 0, but... And it's like we are just destroying everything here. Pretty handily. so we don't have to go too far away from the town, so it will be safe. That's even better. That's just the warlocks that I have to test. Do they cast sleep or something, or just hurt? If there is no sleep, we are fine here forever. And of course, if we just die here, I think that we just need to accept that we died, because we have the sword and we made money and experience. So it's like, if I die, why reset the game? I will just be behind what I have already. So let's just keep going. What kind of HP do we have? We are okay. Great game, great game. Even if it's a lot about grinding, I love the game. So we have hurt. Yeah, because sleep right now, it's like it will be intimidating if I was to get asleep. I mean, one monster casts sleep on me and I just get asleep. I would not feel good. That's for sure. But at this rate, I can go save every, maybe something like every 3,000 or 4,000 gold. That's pretty good for me, I think. I would even like to buy more items, maybe at the same time, like maybe herbs, so because sometimes maybe we can just, I don't know what is in there. But yes, herbs, I mean, more items would be good, because we never know when we don't have enough magic, and not having herbs could hurt. So if I can buy magic place, what's that? Magic place. Do the sun and rain meet. Okay, that's to the south. So to the south of here, that's where we will get the... pardon me, maybe the rainbow drop, I think that's the name of the item. I mean the item that we will need to get to the last castle to fight the Dragon Lord. I don't even remember if there are some items here. The keys were there, but that was only keys. What about a shop or something? There is the weapon shop, but not supposed to have any item here. Am I missing something? But anyway, what I want to buy will be anyway in the first village. I mean, especially for the herbs. So we will just concentrate on the herbs when the time comes. 6 of them, 24, which means 144 gold, and we will have 6 herbs. So at least we will be protected in another way if there is a problem with the magic. And please guys, you can come and fight me. I'm there to fight. So yes, I'm walking and I'm looking for you guys. Show up please. Sometimes just too many monsters, and right now nothing. At least for now we are able to find some skeletons, and they are pretty... there are a bunch of them, so let's kill them. I love the tile set sprite in this game. Oh, I love it too. That looks good. It's very relaxing. You know, it's a serene game. Even the caves, everything. The feeling here. This game has something very special. That's for sure. Oh, and Chris, by the way, I forgot to send you the boss song for Midgard with Nostalgia. Let me write it. So many notes today, but no problem. I like to do what is asked from me, or you know, things like that. Just do my part. So, doing good right now. Again, what do we have? Almost 1,000 gold already. That's crazy. I think that we could come here before. That would have worked, but I didn't know, so I didn't think that we could have something that I think safe, like right here. I was not sure because I was always worried about what kind of magic that we could get hit with, but here it's just fine. But yes, later in the game we will seek the metal slimes and oh, there is the sleep. Oh my god, the feeling it was bad. I awake, I will kill you, man. Oh my god, I felt something in my hair, guys. Oh, I didn't like it. Okay, so we will try to stay strong between each fight, because yes, there is a risk here. So every 3000 gold, let's go save. Maybe 3, 3, 3, 3. So we do it in 3 different runs if we are lucky. Yes, because the sleep can be a pain. Of course, they are not too dangerous. We can have a lot of, I mean, turns to awake, but you know, we never know. It's RNG, so for as long as the fights are not arranged, we will be okay. Maybe if you want to see me die, I mean, the developers, they can do it whenever they want. So that's good. We still have over 1000 gold. That's 10% of the job already, or maybe 5 since we only made 500 since we're here. But anyway, we have the money. That's the main thing here. He woke up too early. He was not able to wield the sword with perfection here. So let's just heal more often. So 57 is our maximum health for now. So let's hope for the best. Staying alive is already something huge here, because we will keep the money. We will not lose it. I mean, lose the half of our money. And when we have the next sword, we will be able to fight maybe even better monsters. But for now, I think that we are very okay here. That's quick enough for me. I mean, the overall progress was insane up until now, in my opinion. We're doing great. We are almost 5 hours in. If maybe we did even more than that. But things are doing quickly. It's nice to look at for what it is. I like the randomizers for this, pretty fun to watch. Yes, that has to be crazy. That has to be something very interesting there. Especially if you can... I don't know, it has to be special, because maybe sometimes the best weapons that you can buy near the first place cost something like 1000 gold, so you have to fight more slimes or take risks to go here and there to get the job done. Yes, it has to be special, House of Grind, that's for sure. You know, I didn't really play any randomizer yet, but I guess that for some specific games it has to be really, really cool. Or I cannot imagine what it could be just to try some runs. Yes, that could be something that people could ask me to try randomizers for some games. That could be something interesting with the channel points. I would definitely try it. For fun, it's not... I mean, the main challenge that I want to do is just to beat the games one by one here. But randomizers is another kind of challenge. Maybe secondary challenge, but since the possibilities are so... you know, there is a variety of possibilities, so it's like never-ending fun. That's what I like about randomizers. Okay, same here. You didn't play any of them yet. I saw... I didn't see a lot of it yet, but what I saw was really, really interesting for me. it was a new concept for me, and it was like, oh my god, it really adds to the fun and to what can happen here and there. That's crazy. You know, I was able to find a game editor for Final Fantasy, but my god, doing a whole hack of Final Fantasy would have been just too crazy, man. But what I did, I mean, I still have what I did up until now, but since I didn't work on it for years, it's like I would be totally lost on my on what I wanted to do with it. I made a little, I changed a little bit of Legacy of the Wizard. I mean, the first screen where we just exit the house. I used the snow theme, the theme of snow. It's like the same house is there, but it's a snowy screen, you know, and it's very interesting what the result was. But that's all I could do because the game editor would not allow us to change the location of the... oh, a new monster. We could not change the location of the chest, so it was like, oh, okay, too much limitation for me, so I will not continue working on the hack, but it was still something interesting. Okay, those guys, the raids, I think they heal themselves sometimes. I think. I can remember some of those monsters looking like this one, they were able to heal, so probably it's the one. So that's a very good place here, I think, to get more money. I really feel that we can get to 10,000 without too much pain. Of course, it will be a long process, but I like the way it is right now. But I can recall a time where we were fighting here and we had trouble, so it means that we were probably much younger and probably not ready to fight here. Maybe not with the right armors, or I don't know. But I can recall a time that I was fighting here and I was not at ease at all. But right now it's like we came here and we're just fine. And we cannot complain at all. Impossible. So, House of Grind, you are playing Castlevania tonight again? Are you planning... oh, sleep again. Are you planning to play some of maybe Contra or even Lufia 2, maybe? Do you have... I mean, when it comes to your schedule, do you have a time in the week where you prefer to play something else than Castlevania? Or sometimes you just want to try it for some time and then you try Contra? How does it work? Or do you just go with the feeling? Wolf. I don't remember the name of the wolves, the werewolves. Maybe they were just werewolves. They were really dark. I mean, brown, dark brown or something. I mean the color. Human monsters. I know they are here, but probably more to the west or more to the south. Probably. Oh, it's a good fighter. He dodged my attack. He didn't like it. So let's continue and just destroy the monster. Oh yes, and let's heal. I want to stay alive. Heal, sleep, fight. Over and over. Maybe there are better places to fight, maybe, but I think it's just fine here. It's like I'm not practiced, or I didn't, you know. We try to figure out where the best place is, and here it's like I could pretty quickly calculate that it was the right place just to fight here. Because here there is this danger here with this guy. If we stay asleep, we can just die. We don't know what will happen. And of course, if we decide just not to be able to attack the monster, and it's not our fault, we can just die. So, but yes, if we are always full at the beginning of the fight, it will help. So, full or so, I mean, full of HP, energy, health. Because that's the main thing that a lot of people will probably do. Oh, I forgot to heal myself and now I'm dead. Oh, the game is tough. No, it can be easier if you just plan what you're doing. So just do it if you can. The more you do it, the better experience you get with this kind of game. Not only this game. And we have 2000 gold and almost 4000 XP. That's a good start. But yes, the road to level 30. Maybe I will be asking too much out of the game. I don't know. We will see what is in front of us. Let's heal. And after the next fight, we will just go get some rest. Level 30 is crazy, but I wish you luck. Better you than me. What do you mean, House of Rhine? Better you than me? To endure the pain to get there, you mean? Because getting to level 30 is not about luck, it's about time. It takes so much time. And the more you get strong, the more it's easy to fight. It's just about keeping fighting and yes, means I don't mind watching. You do the playing. Yes, and that's totally normal. You know, it's when people are farming, I will do the same too. I'm there. I can come and chill a little, but yes, I will come and go. That's just normal. We cannot ask the impossible from everybody, you know. That's for sure. Power, speed, hit points. No, just one. And 8 magical points and 1 new spell. What's that? Outside. Okay, so we can just exit caves if there is something. That's good. That's still a good improvement. Level 12. Yeah, of course, I will not try to get to top level in every game that I will play. Maybe I will just decide, okay, let's try and let's try to kill the last, I mean, the Dragon Lord before getting to level 30. I will see how it goes, but I was just planning to be level 30 just to be sure to just go there and we do the job and that's it. But maybe we can do it. When being, weaker. Like I said, we will just see. But yes, I don't fear the fights. But maybe I will just want to do another game instead of 4 more streams of pain. So maybe we can just try and see what happens. We will see. We will make a vote and we will decide what we do next. Do we go for the kill or do we keep farming? But for now there is no choice. We need to farm and get better items. That's exactly what we are doing right now. So for today, what I plan to try to do is to at least get the 10,000 gold limit or so. I will see if something happens here at home and things like that. But right now we are on a great pace. So we keep going. Nice, nice, nice. I don't feel that it's dangerous right now. And I can remember when we were younger, since the character, you know, it's not a teamwork in this game. It's like we are alone. We were not used to RPGs, but we could still think about the fact that the guy was alone against monsters that were difficult to beat. It's like it was us against the world that was still huge. And we can still feel it right now. But it's a good feeling because everything that we do will count at the end of the day, so we take it. We get more power, we take it. More items, we take it. We die, we take it. And of course, we don't die, we take it. If we can just do it without dying, but I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. Especially if we try. But maybe trying, if I don't die, maybe I will just try to get to level 30, just to make sure I don't die at all for the whole run, because it will be a new achievement for me in my achievements list. And for the people who wants to see my achievements, you can have there is a link. I mean, you click on it's probably the word is achievements. You can see it on my bio on my Twitch channel. So yes, it's not that hard to find it. You can see the list of the games that I completed, the sound commands as well. You can see them there. What each of the sound commands will say. It's all written there on my Google Sheet. Anyway, every link to my Google Sheet will lead you to four pages where you can just you pick the tab and you pick what you want to see. Everything is there. The achievements, the games that I completed. There is also the games that I plan to play for streaming. And every game that has been streamed up until now, you can see the links that lead to YouTube right there. Everything is there, and I do it pretty quickly. I mean, it's updated day after day. Maybe for this game here, I will just upload the video on YouTube tomorrow. But I'm usually very quick with that kind of stuff because I don't want to have to catch up. That's something that we don't want to. So I try to be consistent with that. So 600 more gold and then we will be not in obligation, but it will be a good thing just to go back to the first village, just to save the game and then come back again. First village, I mean first castle. Oh yes, and there are the skeletons that are all black, or those ones with swords. Yeah, they look imposing. But right now they are just skeletons, nothing huge here. But oh my god, just plus 1 HP for the last level up. It was like, really? And here we one-shot this guy. Nice. We will take it, of course. Yes, because if we don't die, and we don't want to die at the end, I mean, if we can just have more chances of not dying, we will try to be top level to challenge the Dragon Lord to make it a no death run. So maybe yes, I will not try to go to top level, but if we don't die at all, I will try to get to top level just to get more chances of surviving the whole run. I think it's fair to have that plan if everything goes fine. I think that's yeah, fair enough. My god, every time that I do this circle around the town, there is nothing, no monster. Crazy. We are 2 out of 2. But anyway, do I really need to save? Because really, if I die, I lose a lot of the XP that I did here. I mean, if I reset the game after dying, it's like... No, if I die and I accept everything, I just lose 1,500 gold. That's not that bad. And I keep the experience points that I did. That's still that. That's... we keep it. But if I just reset, it's like I will be in obligation to do everything that I did since I just got the sword again. I mean, the XP is it's more important than the gold itself. For now, of course, we enjoy the fact that we have the gold, that's for sure. But the power of the level ups, we cannot underestimate it at all, so... we will see, we will see. Because I don't feel in any danger here, really. Even with the guys who cast sleep, I don't feel that it's that bad. I think that since we heal, we are always strong at the beginning of every fight, so I think that it would be crazy if we were to die here, really. We could just keep saving, just keep fighting. But of course, if I get to something like 7,000 gold, maybe it will be a good idea to save there. Maybe. Depends here. Maybe this guy will scare me to death. If I'm only scared to death, it's okay, but I don't want to die. That's not the same thing. Pardon me. But it will be interesting to see the difference between the power of the sword that I have right now and the power of the sword that I could have later. I mean the fire or flame sword. Is it flame? I think it's fire. Because flame, it's in Final Fantasy 1. That I can remember. And fire was for other games. And I played this one and I don't really recall flame in this game. It's like Flame Sword was for Final Fantasy 1 because I played this game first here and then Final Fantasy 1, and the Flame Sword was something, it was like unique when it comes to my own memory, so I think it's Fire Sword here. If it's made of fire, but I think that's the name of the sword. So still doing good. We are maybe 35% down for the money that we want to have, and we want of course 10,000 for the next weapon. That will be nice. And then what will we do next? That will be something that we will decide, because like I said, I have to see the difference between this sword and the next one when it comes to the power when we hit the monsters. And of course, if we can get good level ups again, maybe we will be even stronger. I mean, strong enough to see a good difference. So let's heal and let's prepare to go get some rest in town. Maybe one more fight. Always try to play it safe, especially if we want to make some good money. The inn is there. It's weird, it's like I didn't find the item shop here. Of course the weapons are there, and don't tell me that it's an item shop. Here it's only, yes, weapons and armors. So if there is an item shop, I don't know, because the merchants normally don't move at all. And it was not in the house there, that was not the guy there. No, there is nothing here. I don't remember. It's just funny. It doesn't change anything. Anyway, I'm just curious right now. Just want to see. Once again, it's like earlier. It was like, did I really miss something? Or maybe the green guy there. It doesn't look like it's a merchant. But I just want to see. And when we are doing it, it's like we take a break from the farming, so it makes things different a little bit. At least for now, a short break. Because I think that the guy was only selling keys here. Yeah, only keys. So, our last chance here. No chance. Okay, so I will take for granted that there is no item to buy here. Okay, we are full. Verification is made. So, let's continue. And good luck. That's a better rate, I mean a better speed to get our money in than before. Time to get more money. Yes, sir. Time to get more money. But we are doing great. It's I feel better and better as I see the number. I mean, the goal that we have. It will be nice to hit the 10,000. Oh my god! But if we die, we never know. Yes, this stream is crazy. I like this one. It's funny. Funny as hell. That's so funny. Yeah, more level ups. I think now we are level 12. It's been a while, but not that much. I think that since we've got to level 12, so yes, we will have to wait a little more for level 13, or much more. But I guess that we will get it at least to 13 before we get the money that we need right now. I think so. I really think so. Or maybe if I remember that it was tough here, maybe it was because I was not fighting those guys here and was always trying to fight the next ones, maybe just more to the south, with the gold men, etc. Maybe that could be some part of truth here, but I don't remember. It's like right now, it's like I'm in a no death run for now, so maybe I just prefer not taking some risks and try to do something about it. It was like when I played Tombs and Treasure the last time that I played it. I played it for myself. I was not streaming, but I was able to do it in one full run without dying, and I just added it to my achievements. It was like it was something that it's still difficult to do because there is RNG, and we are always or almost top level every time that we fight a new boss in this game. It's like there is no farming to be done. Only the bosses will give us XP. You know, it's and there are maybe, let's say, a good number just to give credit to the game. Maybe 15 bosses or something like that. So it's not. It's an RPG, but in its own way. And of course, the RNG can make us die just because they decided that we die. Because all we can do when we fight is attack. There is nothing else. We cannot run. We cannot do anything else than attack. You do or die. That's how it works. So yes, if you die, it's because you didn't do what was wanted, like equip the right items like they ask you to do just to be safe for the fight. But even when you do everything right, you can still lose. So it was nice for me just to play the game and do it in one single run without dying. Maybe it's an achievement, maybe it's not, but at least it happened to me, so I just shared in my lists. But here I think it will be good. I think I know that a lot of people will do it here deathless in a much better time than me. That's for sure. But the way I play games, I play them the more legit possible. I mean, I will never play with the RNG with you know, when I know exactly where or when to push the button to make the fight always to my advantage. That's not how I work. But of course, there is something that I will do, like maybe in Destiny of an Emperor. I want to have a lot of tactical points. So when I level up, if I get 3 instead of 5 when I level up, I will just reset the game until I get to 5 for every level up. That's something that I consider fair, especially since I want to know, I want to share with casual players little tricks like that that will help them to beat the games that like that sometimes will be difficult for them. That's the kind of stuff that I like to share, so every kind of player can at least have more chances at beating some games. When I can help this way, I share. That's for sure. That's one way that I wanted to be for a long time. I mean, what I'm doing right now, it's exactly what I was doing on YouTube years ago. It started 14 years ago, but I didn't have a micro, so I was just showing what I could show with my own play on YouTube. And of course, if people were asking questions, I was right there to answer to them. And today is the same thing, but I can do it with my own voice. Yes, good thing Hal awakes. He will not die, not in this fight. That's good for us. We are having a good stream right now. I mean, almost 3 hours in. Everything went great. We've got money, we've got more items. If I can get to 10,000, I will be really happy with this stream. Right now, I think that that's a good goal. It's we can achieve it. I don't know how much time is needed, but we are. Yeah, the pace is right. I think we can continue. Yes, we could try to fight even better monsters, but I just think that the struggle will be just too much for the reward. But that's just me, because I know that here 3 monsters like that give approximately what we get with I mean a gold man, and the gold men are tough to beat, and they don't give XP at all. They give something like 6 XP for a kill, and from maybe 150 gold to 200, but 200 is something really rare, I guess. So it's like better fight monsters that are a little more easy, stay alive, and that will even take maybe less time. So I think the calculation is good here, but that's just me. I just share the way I play, but there are many other ways, that's for sure. That's pretty ridiculous. Thanks, Goldman. Yeah, but back in time, I can remember that it was so nice to meet one and to kill one. Oh, we did a lot of money, and but now I weight the goods and the bads, and right now it's only good. It's quick. We are one-shotting, you know, some of the monsters here. The fights are easy, and we still get good money. So for me, it's perfect. It might be even quicker than looking for the gold men, especially since we want the XP too. Because without XP, we don't progress in this game. So we are doing a lot of things right now. And even if we die, we keep the XP. We lose half of the money that we have, but at least the XP stays there. That's already something good. So I don't fear too much dying. Of course, I don't want to die, because I want the sword as soon as possible. That's just normal. We don't want to lose that good money here. But that's a lot of fun for sure. And the key, of course, here is when you are low, low with your magic, don't go too far away from the town, so you will be safer. Of course, there I could consider that I'm not in trouble, but I could get in trouble if things decided to, you know, if RNG decided to give me some hard time here. So yes. Always think about those little details. They can save lives and money. By the way, I don't think about the money. I think about money and items always when I play games. But in real life, it's like when you are able to appreciate what you have. You already are rich. You know, it's like good neighborhood, good health, of course. Good when you're good inside, when you have good thoughts, and you're not always thinking about problems and things like that. If you can, that's a winner for sure. Always try to be positive, even in the worst situations. That's where you can probably even impress people and yourself. Goldman, yes. So we are almost halfway done with the money that we want. I mean, for now. But it's good because really, if we can really and really skip the magic armor, it means that we only will. I mean, when it comes to money, we will only need say, something like 16,000 gold, and that will be it for the money. Yes, we are looking for 5k gold exactly out of grind. We need to have 10k, and then we will be able to go to the next town to buy the next sword, and it will be crazy. The next town is guarded by the golem. I think golem is the word, and we will probably use the flute on it to make it asleep, so its fight will be easier for us. But it's a strong lad, so it could be a dangerous fight. It depends on what RNG will. But at least we will have saved. So if we die, we just reset and everything will be perfect. We just don't want to save the game when we die there. If we die there, because we just want. If we fail, we just try again, and then we will have the money every time that we try, so it will be good, because at that point we don't want to lose 10,000 gold. I mean the half of it, that's for sure. Danger is your middle name, Hal Danger Gore. I never saw this one before. That's interesting. Or Hal Danger. And you know, this name is totally I wanted something very unique. It's like my hotmail address, or a lot of the names that I use are always unique, and this one is like 3 names, one beside each other. But Gore, it's like I liked the G-H-O-R. It's like it's different. It was just for, you know, it was better for me with a H than just G-O-R, you know, like it is. It's unique. That was the goal here, and it sounds good. It sounds good. I have another one when I play chess. It's Abbot Highs, A-B-B-O-T, with then a capital H, all in one word. A-B-B-O-T, capital H, A-Y-E-S, Abbot Highs. And it's not exactly how we write it, but it's a character. It's a zombie in some zombie movie, and I just enjoyed the name when I saw it. It's I think the title of the movie is something like, if I'm right, Children of the Living Dead, something like that. It's an old one. It's almost a funny one, but and I only saw it once, or I think once or twice. But the movie was crazy to me when I saw it. I don't know what year it was made, but good souvenir to me. And Abbot Highs, I like the name, and of course. I can remember sometimes. I mean, some guy told me one time, probably in a personal message or something. He told me, your name looks like a ghost, and I just enjoyed reading this one. And that was that was nice. That was a good post. And I have a friend, she is female, she is a chess player. She comes sometimes here. She's called Hone. She's only a chess player, and she's a very good person. And she said, and I don't know if it's because of the way I talk, I mean the way I write, because she didn't hear me when we were on chess. I was just playing against her or other people, and I was leaving some thoughts here and there on the chat, on the overall chat, I mean. But she said that I look like I was a priest. I enjoyed this one too. It's like, oh yes, that's what I look like with my talk and everything. But it's not like I'm always nice in my talk. Overall, yes, but it depends. If I face somebody who is not a good person, I can strike, you know. But you know, I prefer just to skip it. Now I'm more wise, maybe, or just older, so we don't look for conflict or trouble or anything. We just if we can help people learn or feel better, we will do it. Of course, that's our duty. That's very important to me. I will help rather than stream or even go to work. So yes, helping people is certainly the best that we can do in this life, I think. It's hard to do so, and at what rate can we do that? We could use all of our money just to help other people. We could always, there is always, we could always do more, but depends a lot on generosity and all that kind of stuff. It's hard to get a good measure of what we should do and what we shouldn't do when it comes to our own mind, and you know, it's hard. It's hard to know exactly where we are failing if we don't do things right, because we are spoiled, we are in shape, we have good health. I mean, some people cannot even eat twice or even once a day. That's crazy. But in the other hand, I knew about a woman. She was an American. We never saw each other in real life, of course. We were playing some game. I mean, multiplayer games, Lineage 2 on PC, many years ago. And she told me that she was only eating once per day. But also she was smoking. Oh, so I said, if you're smoking, don't tell me that, don't complain that you only eat once a day. And believe it or not, she had enough respect for what I said that she really, and we never saw each other, she stopped smoking because of that. She realized, and she was strong enough with herself to do it and get a better life and eat more, because she stopped spending the money where it was not worth. And that was a good feeling. I said, oh yes. But I didn't do it for her. I just helped her to realize, and that's the main thing there. I'm not a psychologist, you know. I have a lot of experience in life, but this time it worked, because sometimes we cannot help everybody, because everybody is not ready to be helped. That's one thing. But I guess it's an example where we can try our best sometimes, and with positive stuff or real stuff, reality stuff. That's great if she stopped and did something good for health. Yes, and it's not even about smoking. It's more about the fact that now she could at least eat more. That was a lot, and she must have recognized something in what you said. Yes, definitely. And of course, the respect that she had for me was good, because her husband was somebody who was not beating her, but certainly was not doing good things when it comes to her serenity, I would say, because he was like he was able to, you know, when everything is at its place in the room, in your room, on the desk, and he just uses his arm and gets everything down on the floor, and he says, okay, you put it back where it was. It's your job. I do what I want, but that you do it. You know, it's already crazy. It's not good at all, you know. But she has so much heart that she still accepts it. She is with him, and of course they have good moments. But yeah, he was not living a good life, and even under those conditions, she was able to do what she did with the cigarette, and she did for real. She's a real person. There is no lie. She never asked me for money. She even sent me some cookies at some time. It was no, she's a real person, and it's incredible what happened, and I'm just glad that I helped just a little, you know. And that's good to know that we are able to do that even at with some great distance like that just by internet. That's crazy, but yes, it can be done. Of course, we did not do it over 1 month. I mean, we knew each other for quite some time, so yes. But that was enough for her to do the right thing, so perfect. She was in Louisiana back then, but now she is in Ohio, I think. It's not that far away from my house, so maybe in the future, if all the conditions are there, maybe we could go there, my girlfriend and I, just to see each other. I mean, it would be nice for everybody to meet it. I mean, just to meet all together would be nice. That's possible. At least once. Even if my girlfriend doesn't talk in English, I think it will be a great experience. She heard me talk in English when I'm streaming, but that's about it. I practice her colors and some of the maybe the things in the house, colors and animals, but that's approximately what she knows in English. But yeah, it's a good person, so it's not a must. I can traduce, is not a problem. So we are almost 66% down here. Almost. Maybe when we have 600 more. But we are on it. We're on it. So it will be nice if we can get the 10,000 right here. Maybe in the next stream we will just start by going to the town and get the next weapon. It will be nice, and then we will most probably find a new place where we can grind, but I don't know where it will be. I guess that we will have to just test and see. Could be here, but just more to the south. It could be there. I don't know what will happen. I just don't know. What enemies are better to grind? It depends on the power that we have. That's one thing. At the very end of the game, I think that the metal slimes are the best because they can give 100 something XP. That's a lot when you are able to kill them. And there comes a time when you can one-shot them. But at the beginning, you will only do 1 damage when you're not missing. So that's something, and of course they will run. They are not difficult monsters. They are strong, but they are not that dangerous. It's like they are impressive, but we like them. We like to meet them, especially when we get there. We are already we already have some kind of power. So yeah, probably there. Yes, and it's outside House of Grind. Probably. Very much to the west of here, from here, maybe southwest. Somewhere around the town where we will get the next sword. I don't know exactly where, but yes, I know it's around there, somewhere. So we will have to try to find the best place where they appear, and of course pick the right time to fight them. Because we don't know exactly when it will be the right time to fight them. But the more we get strong, the better time it will be. That's something that is guaranteed. So we will see. But yes, I will be really happy when we can fight them, because meeting Metal Slime is as good as meeting the Gold Men. Really, really. That's true. Oh, that's good, that's good. Good money. And I never really felt the danger since we are here. That's a good thing too. Maybe in the long process it can make a difference to fight somewhere else, but I don't think that it will be that huge of a deal. I mean, that much of a deal. I guess things are just fine right now, so perfect. And I will be surprised if we were asleep until we get killed here. It's like, yes, there is RNG, but maybe it's time to die now? No, okay, I awake. Maybe if he casts sleep twice and it works twice and twice, it works for a long time. Maybe it will hurt. But even there, we would have our chances. So that's good. So it means that if we killed only metal slimes from here to the end, and we wanted to be level 30, we would have to kill only 600 of them, and we will be top level. 600 metal slimes. But of course it doesn't work that way, we cannot only fight them. It would be nice if we could. I think there is an item that that helps when we want to fight. I think the silver harp, we can use it to call monsters, something like that, if I'm right. It's been a long time, so I'm not 100% sure if it's right, but I think so. Yes, we definitely want the 10,000 gold before calling off. That's for sure. Yes, I want to be done with it. But if we die, maybe we just keep it. But if we don't die, which is there is high possibility that we don't die, we will save with 10,000 gold in our hands. That will be crazy for me. Yeah, it will be bad to die, but in the other hand, you know, it's just a matter, it will be just that it will take more time, because we are still doing XP right now. And yes, 50%, it's like we would lose 3,300, something like that right now. And the worst that could happen would be to lose 5,000, of course. But really, when we just start the fights with full HP or so, we are very okay, because I don't think that we can stay asleep for 10 or 15 turns in a row. It's like, maybe, but it has to be really rare. I would have to be really unlucky for it to happen. So I'm confident that we will be lucky enough today. But yes, there is always a risk, of course, if I just talk and forget to heal or something. But if I'm just doing the things right, chances are certainly, and odds are certainly on our side, that's for sure. Oh, by the way, the odds of the fight this weekend, House of Grind, it's 5-1 in favor of Errol Spence Jr. We will see, but yes, I want to see the fight. I don't know if I will be able to see it live, because it will be crazily late for me, and it's not like I'm very used to go to bed past midnight, so Probably will see it the next day, or use my wake up something, you know. I don't know, but yes, I don't want to lose it. He is the undefeated fighter. Do you know much about his opponent? Well, if you know Manny Pacquiao, his opponent was the last man to defeat Manny Pacquiao. He was really prepared. He had a good style. Yes, his opponent is he has long arms. He is solid. He is good. He is really good. I favor Spence, but I'm not rooting for Spence, not at all, because my favorite welterweight is Terence Crawford. He is even better. Crawford is like Thomas the Hitman Hearns from the 80s, if you knew about him. Of course, he's not as tall as Hearns, but he looks like him, and he is really mean in the ring. I saw him getting in trouble against somebody who was stronger than him, and he changed everything, his mindset throughout the fight. It took one round, and then he took chances, and he started hurting his opponent, and he came back. That's the kind of fighter that I like. Fighters who have talent and use emotions in there. That's where we look at the sports because we want to get some emotions in there. That's something that we want, I guess. We want something special, and to me it's all related to emotions. That's why the huge events like this weekend, that's something that I like to see, you know. When there is something historical or something like that, huge risks involved, a lot of stuff at stake, if we can say it that way. I like it. There will be 3 belts for this fight, so it's an unification fight. So it's very, very interesting, and the guys are good. It will be a fight. We can expect a good and maybe probably long fight too. I just hope that it's competitive, whatever happens, whoever wins. But yes, the one that I really enjoy right now at welterweight means 147 pounds, is Terence Bud Crawford. Is Errol Spence getting near an all-time great? No, not at all. He really has to do a lot more than what he did so far. But yes, he is undefeated. He is the one with the best resume at welterweight right now. But it's like he will only fight for his 3rd belt for his career, and Terence Crawford has already 5 belts under his belt. 4 because he was able to unify all 4 belts at junior welterweight, which was 140 pounds. He got 1 belt, the remaining belt at 137. So if Spence wins Saturday night, he will probably fight for the 4 belts against Terence Crawford. And if Crawford was to win, it means that he will have been the first 4 belts. He would have been the first boxer ever to unify 4 belts twice in the same career, and especially in 2 different weight divisions. So that's historical stuff if Spence wins Saturday, and especially if he meets Crawford next. And that's what everybody will like. That's what people and boxing fans want to happen. But will it happen? We never know. But we already waited so much for this fight. It should be already the trilogy fight, their next fight against each other. But it will be only one fight. It's like but it's because of the money. They are doing more marketing instead of more fights. That's today's boxing, and that hurts the sport. But there is a good point about it that hurts the sport, but boxing is more of a business than ever right now. And there is a good side for the boxers is that they don't always have to fight the other monsters. They can just have better careers, make money with easier fights, but it hurts the sport, the challenge of the real challenge of the sport, and of course the fans. Yeah, that's how I see it. That's probably and that's true too. That's not even an opinion. That's all facts. Uh, I was into boxing for 25 plus years, so yes, I can say that this thing is a fact. But still a great sport, still of great characters to meet. But things change, of course. The the promoting and all that stuff, the social media as well, Twitter, all those things. You can see a lot of declarations and. After some time, it was just there to tease people. So one declaration, sometimes it's just there to make people react. It auto promotes a fighter, you know. So that's how it works. So now I don't try to get too much emotional when I talk about boxing on forums or things like that. I just read, share my thoughts. Yes, sometimes when I feel for it, I will try to debate a little, but really, yeah, a lot of garbage added to sports. Yeah, you're right. Too many belts, of course, per weight divisions. Per weight division, 4 belts, maybe even 5, because the WBA at some time had 3 world title belts for itself, so it meant something like 6 or 7 belts per weight division. It's no more relevant. It was crazy. Same here. I've become much less emotional over things. Yes, and I can feel it too when I see you talk, and I see myself sometimes. Not over everything, but yes, we can feel some lines of thoughts, and yes. So yes, less emotional over things like sports after seeing the forced effort by leagues to drive emotions in the fans in a very unhealthy way. Oh, well put. Totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah, I call it marketing. It's like they are doing too much, and it's just for the show. It's not real. Sometimes it's not real. So I try to appreciate the skills in MMA. Yeah, and stop supporting sports like baseball, football, etc. Yeah. Personally, I follow tennis. I mean the Grand Slams, only the Grand Slams when I root for somebody, because really Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic, 3 of my all-time favorites, with along with Pete Sampras, and Andre Agassi. Oh, those guys, great memories. The first time that I saw tennis was in 1992, around approximately. No, 1992 or 5. It was a U.S. Open final between Pete Sampras and Andre Agassi. That was crazy. Correct. The marketing is meant to create a fantasy. Fantasy is the huge word right there. Totally agree, House of Grind. Fantasy for the fans. Isn't the sport enough alone? Yeah, of course. Without all the fake build-up. Oh my. I think that we understand each other 100 million% about that. No joke. Yeah, totally agree. I used to watch a lot of tennis. Yeah. And really, the fact that Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer were on the same tennis era, or era of tennis, they probably increased their own play altogether, so it made crazy historical matchups all the time. We were blessed with those 3 guys, really. Of course, there was Andy Murray, who was one of we can call them the big 4, but Murray, since he's got too many times or too much injuries, he had to be left behind the other ones. But yeah, Nice sport. I like sometimes looking at darts. That's something that I find interesting. And there is boxing, but boxing I'm more about the huge events now. Before I was following everything about boxing, but now I pick my fights. Federer and Nadal had crazy matches for many years. Oh my god. A lot of those matches were won, it was in the fifth set, and it was just a matter of almost, yes, there is luck and there is the. But some of them we could call it draw. It was like it was just won by 1 point at the end where they were in the final. Um, how do you call it when it's 6-6 and they break something? When we are in the last set and we have the first who gets 7 points. What is the word for that? I have it in French, but not in English right now. But anyway, it was so close that none of them deserved to lose or to win. It's like call it a draw. They won. Both guys won. It was so but that's not how it works. But yes, a lot of those matches, and especially tiebreakers. Yes, exactly. House of Grind times. I was trying to find the word, but I didn't have it. Yeah. It was so close, and it was like who will break. Who will mentally break first? But that was so close. It was like 1 point difference. It's like, how can you say that one won and the other lost? That's not the story of the match, Yes, when the final set has to go until someone wins by 2 games. Yeah, but it was not 2 games. It was really 2 points. Depends on the tournament, because I can recall a tournament where somebody won in probably the 5th set, something like 78 games to 76, something like that. It was the guy was really, really tall. John Isner is an American, if you know him. He was the winner. 78 games, but yes, crazy. I think it was 78, but it was in the 70s for sure. But 78 games only in the 5th set. I'm sure it was a 5 sets. But anyway, the match lasted something like 23 hours or 11 hours. It was 11 or more, that's for sure. And of course, he lost the next match. That's for sure. But it was crazy. It kills guys. That was a great effort. You have to applaud the loser and the winner, because it's winner for 2 guys. That was too much. But not every Grand Slam allows that. Was it? Was it Roland Garros? I'm not sure. The French one. Maybe not. I'm not sure anymore. But I think only one of the Grand Slams allows it, and it's not the US Open. I don't think it's the US Open. It has to be Roland Garros, or if not, it's Wimbledon, or maybe Wimbledon. I would have just to read again. Nice cream. It was a nice timing. House of Grind, by the way. It was funny. And by the way, only 2,000 more gold to do, and we reach our gold. Our goal or our gold. That's nice. I'm losing concentration here, so I have to really be aware of my HP, because we have to keep up, and it's like it's been over 3 hours now, so I will feel a little fatigue here and there. So yes, I have to try to think about those little details, because we don't want to lose the money there. That's too much to accept. So no power outage, please, as well. But doing good, level 13, and it's been a while, and I think Return. Yes, we can just use return. I have to think about it when it will be time. We just cast it and we get right at the first castle. That's very nice. A very nice spell that we want to use when it's time. Oh, that's crazy. We can feel the difference of power right now and a lot. And no struggle at all since we started the game. We are more than 6 hours in, but we totally control everything up until now. But of course we didn't try to enter the caves and that stuff. But when we do, we will be more than ready. We will be overpowered, much probably, but it will be quick. So why just struggle in those caves when you can just do them without struggling in a casual game like that? I mean, I'm not trying to do a speed run and things like that, so just wait to do the caves, since nothing is linear in this game. So I think it's the way to go here. More skeletons, but no deadly monster. We met a wraith, another kind of skeleton earlier, but only one of them, and I think it was around here. It's not like I just decided to go to the south very much, and one of them just appeared here. Some RNG, I guess. But it made no difference. It was not one of the tough enemies out there. Most of the times, if the fight is longer against them, it's because they heal ourselves, I think. Yeah. But yeah, yes, if we're able to do damage, I mean 13 damage with this sword here, maybe it's better just to fight here because it's not a great hit. You know, doesn't look like it's a hit that was bringing a lot of strength. But here, this one, 67, but it was an excellent move, which means a critical hit probably. And he decided to put us asleep. Yeah, this fight here was probably the most dangerous fight that I had so far here. We got down to 28 HP, so it's not I cannot be worried, but yes, we can still think about the fact that there is some risk involved. But we only have 1500 gold to make right now, so we are almost done. Let's go. Go for it. But what kind of event it would be if we were to die just before getting the 10,000 gold limit? I say limit just because that's the number of gold that we want for the next item. That will be crazy. I would not necessarily be sad about it, but yes, it will certainly shatter something or shake something somewhere. Play smart, don't want to lose all that gold. So you recommend me to save the game? Right now? I think it will be a good idea. I know it's very smart. I totally agree. And since we have the return spell, I wish I had the repel spell. I will listen to you, House of Grind, and you will have certainly saved us if you were right. If we just die, I mean, with the money and experience that we have here, I would just reset because we are so near from the the goal that we want to reach. So yes, here we'll just sleep here. Oh, and by the way, I will buy herbs, so it will be some more power, yes, but maybe safety. It can be useful. Never know when we need them instead of magic or something. Torch, no. So 6 herbs. Anyway, it doesn't make a huge difference when it comes to the money that we want. So 3 of them, I think. 4, 5, and 6. Should be the last one. Perfect. So that's it for now, and let's go save House of Grind. Yes, that was a good, very good suggestion. I take the suggestions, especially, and it was well thought, really, because one bad step, you know, one bad thing, and of course I just want the sword next. We want it, we just want it. Oh, 760 experience points before the next level. But level 13 is already something here. Cannot say that we are strong, but we have something. I mean, we are able to impress somewhere. So nice. So let's get back there. Take a couple of minutes to maybe save an hour or more. Exactly. I totally agree with it. I didn't think about saving you maybe with 2000 gold before reaching the goal, but that was smart, very smart of you, and I agreed so much that I just went to save. I was not worried, but we never know. Yes, you can run, guys, you can run. It will just be quicker. We don't need you, guys. You can live. You're not even enemies right now. Yeah, a couple of minutes, like you said. Oh, and I couldn't even run here. So, repel keeps away the weak enemies. Maybe not only the weak enemies. I don't remember exactly if it only repels the weaker enemies, but for sure it will repel the weaker ones. But I think it can also do something about the... I don't know if it works with the level that we are. That's a good question. But yes, the weak enemies, 100% true. That does the job. That's real. Oh, I didn't calculate the number of, of magic points that it takes to cast Return. So I want to know. So I will try to record it the next time that I use it. Oh yes, I fight those guys, but oh, that's still good. And there we go. Yeah, and we have the same kind of effect that we can do when we play Destiny of an Emperor. Did you ever see Destiny of an Emperor, House of Grind? The RPG? And if you saw something about it, what did you see? Or did you even play it, maybe? Here, if he was to cast sleep, maybe we would have died here. Which RPG? Destiny of an Emperor for NES. It's one of the great RPGs for NES. I consider it to be among the top 3 RPGs for NES. Top 3 or top 4. Oh, Destiny of an Emperor. Emperor. I mean, Who among the people that we know are emperors? No problem. No need to be sorry. Maybe sometimes, like I say, my pronunciation can can change the way you hear it. So yes, you can make me repeat. I've never played it, but I've seen others play it. Okay, did you see a whole playthrough or just brinks of it? Maybe the Mother Brain or Megatron. Ah, okay, maybe yes. I held Megatron with this one. TMB, of course, he has probably played it too. It's a great game. It's a great RPG. Music, enemies, fights, everything. Buying items, and it's a tough one. I mean, especially for the ones who play it for the first time. There are some interesting things in this game, that's for sure. And I wanted to be there when Megatron played it because I saved him a lot of time with little details like, you know, I could talk about it for the whole evening, you know. There are little complicated series of events in this game that we have to do in a certain order. But anyway, if we skip it, the game it's a perfect game in my opinion. Very nice. And I played a hack of this game, and it was even better than the original. And at least twice, if not 3 times, more difficult than the first one. And it's no joke. I will share the link of the first video of my run of it. I mean the hack. I will share it on my Discord and channel. And really, that's a crazy run. That's a crazy game. That's the guy who made it was a genius. The remake, I mean, the hack is perfect. It's like when you see The Lord of the Rings has a new movie, they will get Oscars, and I don't know what it's called in America, but they deserve something huge for the work that was put in the game. And Destiny of an Emperor Rise of Ieyasu is one of the best hacks ever that I saw in my life. For an RPG, unbeatable. It's awesome. I don't have a word. That's incredible game. And there is another of those hacks. It's called Destiny of an Emperor Rise of Lubu, and I have it here. I didn't play it yet. I don't know if it's better or not than the original, or even the hack that I'm talking about, the other one. But sure thing, great games. I'm sure that it's a great game too. New maps, everything. There are a lot of different characters, and the guy who did it, he changed the face of every character in the game. Even the ones that already existed are in the game, and their faces, everything is changed. That's crazy what he did with the sprites and all the stuff. He kept the music of the original, but he decided to. I mean, the music when the game ends. That's the first music that we have when you play on the overworld. So that's it makes a huge difference. The game is totally different, and the atmosphere. It starts with the ending music of the original game. It's crazy. Feels good. Almost there. So, House of Grind, at what time do you plan to stream tonight? Since Megatron is taking a break, I guess that probably among the people that I know could stream around those hours, it would be you, Kaon, and maybe the Mother Brain. Not sure, but it's possible. But of course I will not be streaming tonight. It will be well enough for me today. Around, okay, 7:30 or 8 p.m. tonight. Okay, that's nice. I think that Keon wants to stream at 9 p.m. So I will be able to start with you and probably finish with both of you. And oh, I asked earlier, but I think that you were not there when I asked. When you play, is there a way that we can know if you will play Castlevania all your stream, or Castlevania with Contra, or Castlevania Contra then Lufia? Is it? Do you have a schedule for it, or just you go with the feeling? How does it work with you when you decide to play one of the other games? Just curious. It's cool. I like whatever you stream. And the last time that I asked something of you, it was for the push-ups, but the next time it will be probably for picking a good game for you, just to see you play another game. That's something that I will certainly enjoy. And of course, don't be worried, I will pick good games. Good games, oh yes, good games, no worries. Right now I'm going with the feeling, okay, yes, just like me, I guess. Or I mean, most of the time, when it comes to me. Because I'm close to the Castlevania goal, yes, and I would like to take it down, yeah, I can understand. Totally understand that, especially if you're close, you're ready, like I said, maybe last time or the time before. Yeah, you're ready, it's just about getting the right conditions and boom, you do it. You can find other goals. And I wish you can do it as well. You know, it was like Keon yesterday when he played. He was trying to complete Blaster Master, the original game, in his first run. He was versus the last boss. He almost made it. He destroyed the shield. He was almost getting it, but of course, not easy when you don't have experience against this guy. Once I finish Castlevania, I will then go back to multiple games in the stream. Okay, so it means Contra 1, 2, 3 and then Lufia probably. And do you know about your next goal, by the way? Once Castlevania is finished, do you have any clue about what you plan or would want to do next? Or maybe there is a top 3 and you will still have to decide between this game, that game or the next game. We are almost there, only 500 gold and then we will be able to go for the nice sword. My god, it will be nice. We will have the gold soon because we want to buy the fire sword in the next town. Potentially, oh yes, Ninja Gaiden 2 speedrun. Okay, the speedrun, yes, okay, yes, I remember that you mentioned it, I just forgot about it. Learning that, yes, and then maybe challenge Euphoria 2 Ancient Cave into a speedrun also. I have splits for it. Nice, very nice. And by... Oh, okay, so your splits are already prepared, that's what you mean? Nice. Interesting, because it will be... I will not ask where you put your splits when it comes for the Ancient Cave, but I am curious to see what are the goals for all the splits. The only thing that I might ask is how many splits did you pick for the Ancient Cave for Lufia 2? That's just the information that I'd like to know. Just the number of splits, just the number, but not what is in every split until you get there. It will be very interesting. Every floor, does it mean let's say 100 splits? Something like that, maybe 99. Okay, you want to gather information, is it what I'm understanding? But I'm thinking, if it's too much, take it down to every 10 floors, 99 splits, I believe. Yeah, okay, yes, makes sense. By the way, if you're telling me that you're not exactly sure about the number of splits, it means that you need to gather some data in there. It, maybe it even means that no speedrun of this cave was ever done, maybe the way that you want to try it, or do you have already some times that you could compare with? Because that's something I don't have any clue about if it was speedrun before. Of course, some people certainly did speedruns of it, but depends probably on the rules that you want to use for the kind of speed run that you want to do. Oh no time! Oh no times at all. The world record is 45 minutes. No times at all. A good amount of people run it. Okay, I do any percentage. Okay, so the rules already exist. So you pick any percentage. Nice. Do you know about the other rules? Because it's hard for me to see that a 100% run. 100% would mean destroying everything in every floor. Is it what would mean 100% for the ancient cave? That's something that I'm curious. I'm very curious, but it's interesting. I like talking about it. So there is 100% and also iris percent. Oh, so it's about the number of iris treasure that you find in the run, or the iris treasure that you use to complete the cave. 100% I believe is all enemies and all chests. Ah, okay. So it's everything, I guess. Except maybe the herbs or things like that, probably. Okay, let's go sleep. We don't want to make a mistake here. We only have something like 200 gold to get. Doing great. Great, great, great. I just want a little more. Let's go for, let's say 10,500. Just in case. I just want a little more money. And since everything is doing fine, let's go for it. So, for his iris treasure, you have to keep going back into the cave until you collect all 10. Yeah, Providence. Oh yes, I know about it. I played Lufia 2. You know, it's one of the best RPGs out there, especially on SNES. To our part of the cave and then head back in. By the way, do you know exactly from which floor to which floor you can find Providence? Maybe 18 to 26. I don't know. I'm just throwing out numbers there with a certain logic, but do you have do you have any information about this one? Just by curiosity, I don't have any plan. I'm just curious about if some people know at which floor we can start getting it and at which floor we can stop getting it. If somebody knows, of course. If somebody knows, of course, I mean. Oh, 10,000. We hit 10,000. Wow, it looks great. It looks... I like it. I like it. And the good thing is that we see it when we are fighting. It's like... it looks... I like it. Iris Treasure, all 10. That's crazy stuff. It's a lot of job to get them. That's something very... My god, there is so much RNG in there. Unless people are able to play with it. Maybe, but... You have to be really sure of what you're doing, because I know that the more the time goes, the more the next floor will be different. But maybe if you do something always the same way, maybe there is a way to play with RNG. But it's a long process to get 10 Iris treasures, so I guess that it will be hard for anybody to remember everything to be able to to keep it up for 10 treasures like that. It means at least maybe at least 100 floors just to get all 10 of them, something like that minimum, or I don't know, but that's just the way I feel. So yes, just 300 more. We just want some compensation, or I mean some more money since we are there. Why not just fight a little more? Let's heal, let's just be smart here. And then we will simply cast return, and I will try to see how much MP it costs, because I want to know. It's something important, I guess. It's good to know how much MP the important spells do cost. Can save lives, of course. Very nice. So what's 65 HP and 64 MP? I think it's great. Still level 13th. We are almost there for today. It will be great progress. Oh, and now I'm level 14. Oh, that's a good surprise. Nice. Oh my god, the power, the speed. 8 plus 8 power plus 7 speed. 7 hit points and 6 magic points. That's a nice level up, really. Oh, and we've got the money. Okay, let's go. Let's just return. That's perfect. So it costs 8 MP. The return spell. 40 to 32. So okay. Great stuff. It makes me really happy now. We did a good... that's nice. So grinding to get the better weapons will be done. We will have the best weapon that we can buy. Of course, if we are able to get there. I hope so. I hope that we will, and we should. I think that we are strong enough. My big question is about the Axe Knight. Will we be able to fight it with the power that we have, or not? Do we need to have the silver shield or not? I'm not sure. So that was really cool. We did a very nice progress today. That's what we have right now. And we are level 14. We will have the fire sword soon. Not the magic armor. But it will not be that hard to get, I guess. But we will probably skip it. Not an obligation. We could still fight for it. But we will see. We will see how we are able to perform against maybe better monsters. and if things work good, maybe we can just, you know, have it easy. So why not? So here, I think I will just stop for today. I will probably do a good raid. I'm looking. Maybe we could raid Arcanoid Addict. He's a good guy, quiet guy. That's good. That could be nice. He's trying to beat Silkworm. He is having a lot of trouble with the game. It's a hard game too. We have to really almost be perfect, something like that. So yes. So everybody. Oh, let me read you first. I am. That's the plan. Nice. We will try to be there. So I say goodbye to everybody and thanks for being there. I hope that you enjoyed and a great conversation as well. Always. That's something that I really like as well. So take care, guys, and see you soon. Maybe even tomorrow. We will see. Probably not this weekend, but maybe tomorrow. But we will see. Like I say, I cannot be 100% sure. We will just see. Let me see. So let's raid Arcanoid Addict. And thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for the support. We did great today. That's for sure. Thanks, guys.